To say it's an electric atmosphere would be an understatement. Whew, doggies. Man, this place is just crackling with electricity in this arena. We're about to bring you a sectional championship and right for one of these two teams in 32 minutes, at least 32, to head down to the big show next week in Murfreesboro. You win, you truck on. If you lose, you're done. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yours truly, Tom Taylor, Mike Side courtside with Dr. J, Dr. John Minton, our great principal here at Elizabethton High School. We are 20 minutes away from tip-off. Elizabethton 28-4. They've won 18 in a row this season. They've won 24 straight here on this floor on John Treadway Gymnasium's Honey Maple Parquet. Knox Hall's very good team, 24-8. They've won 10 out of their last 11. They're not a fluke. They're here because they've earned that right to be here. The Lady Cyclones again at 28-4, and Knox Hall's at 24-8. The winner moves on. The loser goes home. The other side of the bracket being played tonight would be Greenville at Seymour, Livingston Academy at Saudi Daisy, Upperman, the defending state champs, hosting Signal Mountain. Also tonight, South Gibson at Creekwood, Jackson Southside at 30-0, hosting Murfreesboro Central. Dyersburg out of the western part of the state against Melrose, and Fayette home to Dyer County. That's across the state, but none bigger than this one, Dr. J. Good evening, sir. And whew, this place, they opened up the doors at 5:45. They were waiting to get in here, and it continues to fill up. We're going to have an electric crowd tonight in a big house.
Yeah, it started out and good evening to you too, Tom. Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely.
It'll be an electric night. It's a cool start out in the parking lot with our student tailgate, sponsored by the Center Court Club, many of our community members, which we'll get to a little bit later. But the ladies had a nice little walk into the gym and a nice warm reception. And since then, you're right, it's been filling up. So it's an awesome atmosphere. And you can't think of a better place really to be on a Saturday night than your home court, playing in front of your home crowd with a chance to go to the state tournament. So it's a high school kid's dream if you're a player, if you're a coach, and really if you're a principal or a broadcaster. And here we are. So the whole community's going to come out and support them. So it's going to be a great night of basketball.
Let's retrace our steps. Sullivan East, we beat them in a district tournament by 28, 68-40. We defeated Unicoi County by 23, 56-33. That was the district tournament championship. Claiborne, quarterfinals, beat them by 45, 77-32. Tennessee High, the regional quarters, we beat them, or semis rather, beat them 72-39. Then on Wednesday night, I don't know if we can top it, but I got a feeling this crowd's going to blow the lid off this place. And a heck of a game, beating Greenville on a missed shot by Anna Shaw at the buzzer. We hang on to win 59-58 to put us in this tournament, in this situation. For Knox Hall's on the other side of the ledger, they beat Scott in the district tournament by a 59-26 score. The Red Devils beat Clinton for the district championship 46-42. That's a big rival. They beat Carter in the regional quarterfinal, 75-36. In the regional semifinal, they beat Northview Academy rather easily by 22. But in the regional championship, is the reason why they're here tonight, they lost to Seymour 51-32. They had won 10 in a row. So it's the basketball team. You say, well, this is going to be a cakewalk. No. There are no cakewalks at this point. Knox Hall's, Metro Knoxville, 1,188 students in their student body. Elizabethton High School, we have 856 thereabouts youngins in our school system. And so they're 3 times our size, but I don't think they're going to see what they're going to see tonight, Coach. I don't know what kind of crowds they have down in Knoxville, their games. I'm not down there. But I'm going to tell you, this place is already buzzing, and so there is going to be a definitive home court advantage tonight for the Lady Cyclones.
Yeah, everybody during the regional championship game, you've already qualified for Substate. So when you get to that point, you're going to be hanging in there and you're alive to play the next round. But man, the intensity in this gym the other night, obviously it was Greenville, which is a big rival of ours. We have a ton of respect for them, but just the electric atmosphere and how passionate both teams were going at each other had a lot to do with the fact that it was Elizabethton and Greenville, but it also had to do with this and the fact that, right now we got home court advantage and everybody across the state was playing for the same thing. So being at home is a big deal, and not saying that it gives you an edge as far as on the scoreboard, but figuratively speaking, you should have an advantage when the tip goes up by a few points anyway. And this crowd's going to be electric. It's going to make a big difference. I don't know what the crowds are like down there, but I'd say it'd be hard to rival what we're going to hear and see tonight based off of the reaction we had the other night. So it's going to be exciting.
Everybody's coming in here with goosebumps. I'm talking to everybody saying, man, we're just anticipating a night. It's a final night on this floor for 6 senior ladies: Olivia Holly, Lena Lyon, Renna Lane, Maddie Fowler, and Katie Lee, and Sage Nave. And so, Holly, Lyon, Lane, Fowler, Lee, Yeah, Sage Nave. She's a senior too.
Yep,
Sage, who's been hurt all year. She's in street clothes, but she's still a senior. A very big part of this basketball team. One of the biggest, in fact, if not the biggest cheerleader on the bench is Sage Nave because she can't play. All right, let's run them. We'll take a break for Brummett Sports coming up. Before we go, 4A tonight, Daniel Boone at Bearden, Heritage at Sevier County. In 3A, of course, we told you Greenville travels to Seymour tonight. In 2A, it's all non-Tri-Cities, Meigs County at Gatlinburg, Pittman, and Alcoa at McMinn Central. And in single A, Hampton hosting Harriman and North Greene at Oneida. So good luck to Daniel Boone, good luck to Greenville, good luck to Hampton, and good luck to North Greene tonight in their games. Everybody we can get down there for the state tournament next week representing Northeast Tennessee. I'm all for it. We'll come back, take a look at this basketball team for Lucas Andrews, who again playing in his second sectional in 5 years. Of course, we know what we did last year. We annihilated Northview Academy here, and so we'll see what can happen tonight. We'll take a look at our team right after this break from Brummett Sports. You're watching Lady Cyclone Sectional Championship Basketball on the student-run Cyclone Network.
So we're at Brummett Sports Shop in Elizabeth, and Lori Wilson, the owner, and one of the hot items going into the holidays are varsity jackets or Letterman jackets. Tell us about it.
Well, Tom, we do varsity jackets for all our local schools. These are Holloway jackets, and the body is 24-ounce wool, and then most of the jackets, we will get leather sleeves on them. We can also do the wool sleeves. But like I said, they're Holloway, so they're high-quality jackets. We can do any color for any school. We will put your school letter on the front, your name. See, this one has a name. We also have a local lady here that makes the patches. So the turnaround time is really pretty short for a custom jacket. The other thing we will do is if you play a sport, we will put a ball patch with your number in it, your varsity years that you played. We can do inserts, like we do a cross for FCA. We can do ball inserts if you play basketball or football or whatever. We also have band jackets. So here we have a band letter for this young lady. And one other thing we do are like custom patches, embroidered patches. So she plays mellophone and French horn, so she requested that. So we put that on her jacket. If you're all conference, if your team won the conference, we can do that. Let's see, on the back of the jackets, we can do either the, like the nickname for your school. So this is Betsy Band. We also have Vikings for Tennessee High, Pioneers for Crockett, Greenville for the Greenville jacket. Another option for the back of the jacket is we can do your name and number.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, and then also we have position patches. So C for center, or we had one earlier that someone picked up, point guard, so that was PG and SG. But we do all local schools. Like I said, they're Holloway, so they're good quality jackets, and we sell a lot of them. And the kids love these jackets. They love to show off their accomplishments, their team's accomplishments, and represent their school.
Tell us how we can get a hold of you.
Okay, our phone number is 423-542-2321. We also have a Facebook page, Brummett Sports Shop, so you can message me there. You can message me on my personal Facebook page, Lori Wilson, or you can email at brummitstn, that's BRUMITSTN @charter.net.
Back at John Treadway Gymnasium, it continues to fill up. Let's take a look at our girls. Let's start with Lena Lyon. There you see her on the screen. Lightning. 37 field goals in postseason, 3 3-pointers, 8 for 12 in the stripe, 91 points, averaging 18 points a game. Doc, we're going to have a big game tonight for Lena Lyon. Got to have one.
Yeah, she's always going to come to play. I think if you've watched film or if Halls has watched film, they know what they're going to get from her. Going to get a lot of floor control, a lot of speed up and down the court. You know, the other night against Greenville, she struggled to find a rhythm around the rim, but, you know, all it takes is 1 or 2 going early. Hopefully she gets off to a hot start.
Our next lady we want to showcase tonight would be Rena Lane. Coach Andrews calls her Reba. We just call her Gutsy. Go to it. 8 field goals, 6 3-pointers in postseason, 11 out of 14 in the stripe, which is huge. 45 points. We played 5 games. You can do the math. She's averaging 9 points a game. Rena Lane kind of took things under her took them under her wing the other night against Greenville and set the tone of the ball game.
Yeah, I think she took the other night personal from the time the tip went up. You could tell she came to play. She always comes to play, but, her shots were falling early. She found a lot of different ways to get to the rim and create offense for us, which was huge in the first half to help keep us in the game, give us a chance to win. But she's always going to bring some element, but her toughness and her focus and senior leadership, got to have it tonight in a big game like this.
Olivia Holly, our Roan scholar. Let me see what first 3 games of the tournament, 9 points, 3 points, 9 points. Then she flipped the switch, 19 against Tennessee High, 10 big ones against Greenville. Olivia Holly, 15 3-pointers in postseason in 5 games. You can do the math. She's averaging 3 a game. 50 points, averaging right at 10. For my money, she's going to be the key to this game tonight. She has got to get some threes to open up that defense, and I'm looking for a big night for Olivia Holly.
I think it starts with dribble penetration, being able to get to the rim, and just the way that Halls is probably going to guard us, and it's going to be girl-on-girl defense. She's got to be ready to shoot, and those inside-out passes, I mean, she's money just about every time. Those are practice shots for her. So if she can get her feet set, she can get hot early, it's big. But, hey, she's got another element to her game this year that I won't say she didn't have last year, but her defensive presence the other night, some of her hustle plays made a big difference in the game. So she's going to come to play tonight. She's definitely going to contribute.
Mad Dog Maddie Fowler, averaging 4 points a game, 5 threes in the season. She's one of those, like Katie, we'll talk about Katie in a moment, but Maddie Fowler and Katie Lee, they do the little things that you don't always show up in the scorebook, but it's a pass here, a deflection here, a steal here, a box out here. They do the little things to complement our ball club.
Yeah, Riley and Maddie are the first two off the bench typically if all things are normal, and they're going to be the ones to come off the bench, and oftentimes they're going to find a way to spark the team some way or the other. Maddie's always going to do the little things right. She's so defensively sound. She's fundamental. She plays hard, and I think that if Halls hasn't scouted us well enough, they don't know what kind of shooter she is, and if she can set her feet tonight and get some good looks early and knock them down, it might be a surprise and change their defensive scouting report in a hurry.
Lunchbox Katie Lee. Oh, yeah. Again, nothing fancy, just gets it done. Katie Lee averaging 5 points a game. She's had games of 6, 4, 4, 5, and 6, so you know what you're going to get. And you're going to get a lady that's going to get in and bring out a lunch bucket and just bang you and get after it. And, again, doing the little things to help your ball club.
Against Greenville in the second quarter when she had an and one and she came out of that paint and she had that look on her face and she was just pumping her fist. She showed some emotion. She's got that bent up inside of her all the time. She plays tough all the time. That's the reason she got that name. But seeing her show that emotion the other night just tells everybody she's coming to play. She's going to bring her A game, and that means she's going to be scrapping around the rim and doing little things that matter, picking up extra possessions, offensive rebounds. She's got to do her job, and I'm sure she will.
And our last one would be Riley Whitson, our junior. Want to showcase her tonight. There she is. Again, Whitson, the junior. She's back next year, of course. And Whitson's had games of 15, 5, 2, 2, 9, and a huge one the other night. Lousy mercy. Big 10-point or 9-point game against Greenville. Down to this corner in front of our bench, she dropped that 3 ball. I think I just about lost everything. That was a big gut check shot under the pressure, a tight point of that ball game. Riley Whitser's a gamer.
She is. She's a timely shooter. She's a good shooter. We got a lot of good shooters on our team, a lot of great players. One thing Riley's been able to do because of time and situation and circumstance, she's been able to shoot well when it counts. She's stepped up and made some big shots. And, those are shots late in the third, early in the fourth quarter to put us ahead or to bring us within one. So look for her tonight to get her point. She's probably going to get to her average or greater. But more importantly is when she gets her shots, they're timely, and when she's knocking them down, she's deadly.
Lucas Andrews, 21-5 in postseason. He's 11-1 in the district, 9-2 in the regional. He's 1-1 in the sectional, and 0-1 in the state, losing last year to the eventual state champion Upperman. But this basketball team at 28-4, they won 18 in a row, 24 straight here at our place. And so we'll put that on the line tonight against the basketball team we don't know a whole lot about, except they're here. And they got to be good or they wouldn't be here. It's just that simple. We'll look at their little roster right after this break. We're going to take a quick time out for Big John's closeouts and come back again and take a look at Knox Halls as the pregame show continues. We are 6 minutes from tip-off, and the place continues to fill up. Why would you not? Dr. J said, yeah, this is it. If you want to watch girls basketball tonight, there's 2 places to watch in Northeast Tennessee. At Hampton High School for the Lady Bulldogs and here for the Lady Cyclones, and this place is filled up. It's an electric atmosphere. We'll continue right after this timeout for Big John's closeout. You're watching Lady Cyclones Sectional Championship Basketball on the student-run Cyclone Network.
Yeah, we sell a lot of cabinets. We've got a number of different vendors we buy from Matrix to Vision to Pro Select. Every cabinet pretty much that we we order, and even our unfinished stock are all wood cabinetry, so you're not having to worry about particle board sides, particle board backs, drawers that are made out of particle board that if they get a little wet, they start swelling and coming apart. There is a lot of different finishes and styles, you know, from flat panel to raised panel to, you know, real decorative, even the special colors, the navies. And we've even got one now that's close to a Carolina blue, if you're a big Carolina fan, as far as that goes. And, you know, you can get a lot of different amenities. You can get the soft close doors and drawers. You can get pull-out trays for trash bins and things of that nature. And, you know, there's just a lot of different options. We can come out and measure for you if you would like, do a computer layout, give it to you that's got a frontal view, a top view, side views, however you want to look at it, and things of that nature. And, you know, and also if you need us, we can deliver the cabinets right straight to your job site and you're ready to go.
Customer service, folks, what it's all about. Be loyal, buy locals who are thinking of cabinetry, think Big John's Closeouts. What's the general phone number?
Well, they can call us at 423-542-4755.
And on social media, how do we find you?
At BigJohn'sCloseouts.com, and also for cabinets in particular, they can email questions or even their layout or, you know, just general information that they want to know to cabinets at BigJohn'sCloseouts.com.
There you go. And they're even open on Saturday. The hours are open during the week, Monday through Friday?
7:30 to 6 and Saturday 8 to 4.
There you go. Be loyal, buy local, support this gentleman, and of course the money, when you spend it there, he turns right around and spends it right back into our economy, coming to Port Trask, putting gas in his car, going out and buying clothes for the kids, grandkids, whatever the case may be. The money stays here and just it's got really the domino effect. So it stays right here. Be loyal, buy local, support this gentleman and his great company. We do. Again, Mike Barnett and the good folks at Big John's Closeouts, proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
Interesting stat. Credaway Gymnasium. We saved the best for last. Marley Mathena. Let's get her on the screen to showcase her. Why would we not? She is the MVP of the district tournament. Marley Mathena, number 23. Let's see. There's Riley. She'll get another dose. Marley Mathena, 12. I know there she is. 12, 19, 8, 14, 3. Had an off night, 3 points, but a big floor game against Greenville. Averaging 11 points a game. So in postseason, Lena Lyon, 18. Marley Mathena, 11. Olivia Holly, 10. Doc, Marley Mathena has really grown over this last year on the basketball floor.
Yeah, she sure has. You know, her play around the rim, from rim to rim, both on the offensive and defensive side of the floor, really has just paid big dividends for our team in the district tournament and the regional tournament, really throughout the season. You're right, she's grown a ton as a player, and so. But man, she's such a good rebounder. She gets a lot of. She keeps teams from getting extra possessions, and she gains them for us, which is huge in a game like this, any really high school basketball game. So she's always blocking out. She's smart. She defensively, she rotates, and the type of offense that Hall's run, she's going to find herself in the middle of the court a lot. Going to have some important assignments tonight, so she's got to step up and play big. But hey, she has every night so far, so we expect that from her. Look forward to do that.
Marley Mathena, our district tournament MVP. There's the showcase of the ladies. Let's talk about, as they go to the benches, Knox Halls. They start with Reagan Corbett. That's her name, and she can go like a Corvette. She can fly. Number 1. Cadence Fisher, number 2. Molly Turner, number 3. Kiera Everett, number 4. Paige Welch, 5 for Knox Halls. Bailey Roberts, 10. Olivia Culp, 11. Sophie Tharp, 12. Her sister, Ella Tharp, twin sister, 21. Megan Billeter, 13, and Blake Holbert, 15, make up the district tournament coach of the year. That would be Miss Harrison. And to give her correct name would be Savannah Harrison. Her brother Thomas was an outstanding basketball player at Dobbins Bennett back in the day. I remember calling his name. So, and in fact, he's here tonight watching his assist coach. Here we go. Deb Googe and the ensemble see on the screen.
performed by the EHS Mixed Ensemble under the direction of the legendary Miss Debbie Googe.
Awesome job. We still do the national anthem and we still pray. Here's our verse today. We always dedicate our game. I do to the man who hung on the cross. John 15:12. This is my commandment that you love one another as I have loved you. There's your template for what we need to do. All right, here's your starting five for the Knox Falls Lady Blue Devils. Reagan Cornett, number 1. You have number 4, Kira Everett, senior. 21, Ella Tharp, senior. 13, Megan Billiter, junior. And rounding out the starting lineup would be and is Sophie Tharp, number 12. Here they come. Olivia Holly, the final night for these ladies on this floor. They won 24 straight with a standing ovation. Olivia Holly, Lena Lyon, Renna Lane, Marley Mathena. And rounding things out will be Lunchbox Katie Lee. Bring that Lunchbox ready to go. Ella Lynn McDowell, Mike and Dee Mullane, Brian Jenkins, Patricia Danner, Connie Helms, Melissa Nichols. There's so many of them out there too. Janice Bradley, Misty Taylor in Georgia, Debbie Lowe, Junior Stanley, Tim Potter. 32 minutes in somebody's season. Here's a stat that you want to remember. Dr. J. We outscored our opponents in the tournament. First quarter, 86-45, nearly double. That's going to be a key, how fast we get out here and get this crowd behind us. And really, they're standing O here till we score our first basket. This is huge right here at the start of this ball game.
Let's go, baby. Basketball time in Elizabeth.
There's picked up Lightning down the floor, puts up the runner. Good!
There we go.
That's a start. Lena Lyon. And the crowd's jazzed, folks. I can tell you, you can cut it in there with a knife. Been doing this a long time. I don't remember this now. I'm here to tell you, they are jazzed up here. With it up top, ball dribbled off the foot, out of bounds. Turnover off the kneecap of Kira Everett. Cyclone basketball, 2-0. Student bodies here. Crowds here. It's in a blackout for all intents and purposes. Lena and the Lightning Cyclones down to the corner to Kate Lee. Up top, she'll go to Holly. Holly with the basketball. Holly looks for a backdoor cutter. Picks up the dribble, looks for help. She'll go up top to Reba, or Renna. Renna with the basketball. Crossover dribble, around a screen. Left elbow, driving. Tied up, jump shot. Bounces around, not there. Rebound Halls. Basketball, bringing it up. That'll be Ella Tharp, one of the two of the twins. Right side driving, Cornett puts up the shot, left it short. Who's got it? Marley's got the board. 32 minutes, and now a trip and a foul on number 4, Kira Everett of Knox Falls. Her first team foul, number 1, Doc.
Good job by Marley being in the right place at the right time. Not surprised that she picked up that defensive rebound. Halls, not surprising based off the film. They like to play fast. That plays into our hands. They got that rebound on that defensive possession right there and pushed it up the court, took a shot quick. We'll look for more of that as the game goes on.
Down the paint, there's Lena Lyon. No stopping. There's no answer. I can tell you right now, they don't have an answer for her. She's got 4, and we lead at 4-0. Hello to the volleyballers watching up in Blacksburg at Virginia Tech tonight.
There we go.
Thank you all. Cyclones up there on a travel team doing volleyball. We're calling basketball here. 4-0 Cyclones first quarter. Up top, basketball, Corvette. Looking inside, we won 24 straight on this floor, trying to finish it out tonight for these 6 seniors. And a whistle away from the basketball. It's maybe on Kate Lee. Let's see. It will be a reach downstairs on the baseline on Lee. Her first team foul, number 1. Possession, baseline right, Knox Alls. And she'll inbound it Reagan Corvette, the junior, for the Lady Blue Devils. They come in at 24-8, winners of 10 of their last 11. On the give and go, shot Corvette, not there, rebound Mathena. She'll kick it out to Rena. I'm a little excited. Rena with it up front. Crossover dribble Rena. She'll go to Holly. Olivia. She'll go to Kat Lee. With the basketball up top to Rena. Trying to get back to the State. Driving, ball tried, batted loose, picked back up. Holly's got it in the cornered lane. Lane looks inside, and the Lady for Lady defense up top Lee. Lee looks inside, nothing. She'll go in the corner to Holly. Holly bluffs that 3. She'll go up top to Lightning. Lightning, right elbow, back to Holly. Double C3, not there. Rebounded by Knox Halls. It'll be pulled down by Kira Everett. Up the floor. Left side of the basket, ball driving, left side cut off on Mathena. Spin moving to the paint, shot, foul. It's called on Marley across the arm.
Yeah.
Looks like she got her. Her first team foul, number 2, to be free throws at the 5:50 mark here in the period. And our officials, by the way, the crews from Cleveland, Tennessee. Shots by Megan Billiter to shoot 2 here. It's up and it's there. 4-1 Cyclones. In comes Fowler, in comes Whitson, replacing Holly and Lee. If we win, we play Tuesday in Murfreesboro, and we'll be there. Second shot, good. That's a long way off. 4-2. Lane will give it to Lightning into the front court. Right to left on the Honey Maple parquet. Right side to Whitson. Whitson driving, puts up the floater, not there, and a foul. Doc, you look up in the wooden bleachers up behind the basket. They're packed in up there too.
Yeah.
We got a crowd here tonight, sir.
Yeah, we do. We do. And this kind of stage for both teams, I think advantage for us is that we were in this at this point last year, on the same court in the same setting. So there's nerves on both sides, but I certainly know and can tell that we came out of the gate we appear to be comfortable in our own skin, which is a big deal for our coaching staff and for our players. Halls, I don't know about so much, obviously because they're on the road, and that's an uncontrollable factor, but they'll get settled in sooner than later. But that's a good take right there by Riley, forcing Halls to make some decisions defensively, which is important for tonight.
6-2, she made them both. Hello to Lucy Fortner, that are listening by the phone, or I'm a nervous wreck.
It's okay, we are too.
We are too. Hello, Everett. To the left side, down the paint. Corvette kicks a nice backdoor look. Nice pass. No look pass over left shoulder, complimenting Megan Billiter with the basket. And it's a 6-4 ball game. Whitson in the corner to Fowler. Double C3. Thud. That time she shot like her daddy. So that time she shot like her daddy. Shot and hit a thud. When was the last time you shot one and they got no basketball to come knock that thing out
Yeah,
with?
they're working on it. Working on it.
So what's your take so far, Doc?
Corvette, number 1, the guard from Halls, she's a good player. She's tough. She's scrappy. She's going to play 32 minutes more than likely tonight, and she's created basically on every possession. She's created point opportunities for Halls so far, and so she's certainly getting treated to some. There we go. She's certainly going to do a lot tonight for them. She did a good job right there, just drawing help, really 3 helpers by accident, and then dishing off to the weak side. So look for us to do some special things to try to stop her. She continues to be an impact.
5:13 to go. Cyclones lead at 6-4. First quarter. Right side, Corvette. Inside, bad pass, thrown away. Lightning's got it on the deflection. Lena's got it down the floor, right to left, she'll work it. Lyon driving, cut off, back up top, Whitson. Whitson down the paint. Riley left of the block, swings it up top to Lightning. Lena backs her way in that spin move. Good! Lena Lyon. She's got 6. All 6 of our team's 8 points right now coming from field goals. The other 2 are free throws from Whitson. And Lightning's got all 6 buckets, or all 6 points on 3 buckets with her. 8-4, 4:35 to go in the period. Round of screen, goes back on the give and go to the screen. Not much because Reynolds right there. Up top of the basketball, she'll go to Everett. Everett will go to Billiter. Billiter down the left side of the block, back up top. She'll go to Kira Everett. Everett looking inside. She'll go to Corvette. Corvette for a 3. Good. Reagan Corvette. Don't take it anywhere they can get it. Nice shot. It's 8-7. They've cut it to 1 here. Basketball right side to Fowler. Fowler goes up top to Renner. Crossover dribble down the paint. Lane puts up the shot. Misses badly. He's got her own rebound. puts it back up and in. Can't get the shot or the foul. Gets it again 3 times the charm. Up top to Whitson for a double C3.
How about it?
In and out. Over the shoulder. It's going to be a foul. Marley Whitson. It is. That's her second. That's big in this ball game. Hello to Vanessa Nanny, one of the nicest ladies in the world, working or watching with 14 other Elizabeth City School employees at a women's retreat in Boone, North Carolina. Go Betsy. Vanessa Nanny does a wonderful job, and she's a wonderful lady. And her mama's over there, and her sister's over there, holding court with the cheerleaders. 8-7, 3:45 to go in the period. Around the screen up top. On the give and go, puts up the shot, misses, rebounded Fowler. She'll give it off to Lightning. 8-7 Cyclones, 3:35 in the period. Driving Lena, goes up top Holly. In the corner, Whitson doing a pretty good job keeping us from shooting his outside shots right now. Riley will give it off to Lightning. Lightning spins her way back in the corner to Whitson. Whitson coming off across the paint east to west to Fowler. Fowler for a 3-ball, not there. Rebound Lee. Katie puts up the shot. Good! Katie Lee! Big putback for Cat. Old Lunchbox gets us a 3-point lead at 10-7. 3:08 to go in the period. Nice job on the offensive stick back, but Katie Lee kissed it off the glass from 6 feet out. Well, up the stairs with the basketball, down the paint, driving. Tries to back her way in. Cat, great job of Riley Whitson. Jump ball and Cyclone basketball. Great job, Doc, by Riley Whitson on the block.
Yep, staying square, just giving ground. Finally deciding she was going to chest up right there. Just reached out just a little bit, just get her hand on the ball and create not a foul, but creating a good jump ball, which is a good job by Riley.
10-7 Cyclones, 2:52 to go in the period. Holly for a 3, not there. Rebounded on the missed shot by Megan Billiter. Billiter will give it up the floor to Kiara Everett. She'll go left side with a pass to Sophie Tharp. Tharp backs her way into the left elbow, goes back up top. Cyclones by 3 first quarter. Basketball, whistle, and a hold on Katie Lee, I think, away from the basketball. Yep, that'll be Katie's second. She's got 2, and that'll bring in Maddie Fowler, team foul number 4 on the Cyclones.
2 of our biggest presence around the rim, Kat Lee and Marley, both saddled right now with 2 fouls with 2:34 to go. We still match up with them with our size, but we got to make sure we rebound the basketball. Can't let them get anything extra.
Billiter kicks it back up top to Corvette, the junior. Backs her way in against Fowler. Down the paint, throws up one. Bank shot, not there. Rebound, Renna. Picked up, loose ball by Reagan Corvette. Corvette keeps it going. She'll go right side. Shot taken by Everett. She walked. Count. Basket won't go. Walking call, slid that pivot foot. Turnover. Cyclone basketball. On the floor, Whitson, Lyon, Lane, Fowler, and Holly for the Lady Cyclones.
One part of me wants to say that the crew's going to let us play tonight, and it looks like that's going to be the case. But anything around the rim, of course, we didn't get that over the back call just a second ago, but anything around the rim, we just got to watch and make sure we don't get anybody else in foul trouble.
2:10 to go in the period. Lyon down low to Fowler, misses a shot down low, rebound Corvette, and a foul, Maddie Fowler.
I think Maddie found herself so open right there, it almost kind of surprised her. Sometimes you can be too open, and she was ready for it. She just put a little bit too much juice on that one.
Athena back in. So Marley's in with 2. That's a big move here in this game. At 2:07 to go in the period, we lead 10-7.
Hey, big games with experience. You got to know how to play when you're in foul trouble. Let's see if Halls tries to exploit that any.
10-7 Cyclones. 2-minute mark in the period. Left side, she'll go up top. Corvette, step back shot, left elbow, got it. Reagan Corvette's got 5. They've cut it to 1. 10-9, 1:51 to go in the period. Lyon with the basketball. Lena down the right side to Whitson. Riley coming down the paint, kicks it down to the Mathena. Ball knocked loose, picked up, stolen away Corvette. Reagan Corvette driving. Corvette puts up the shot. No, great defense. It's up for grabs. They pick it up. That'll be Tharp. Tharp goes up top. She'll throw it to Sophie Tharp. Ball stolen away. Whistle and a foul. On the steal, coming up the floor, it's going to be on Corvette. Reagan Corvette picks up the foul, her first. Team foul number 3 on Knox Halls. Clock, 1:30 to go in the period. We lead at 10-9 and a nail biter. Hello to Rick Ranson down in Pensacola. Hello to Ronnie Brookshire. The maestro says, great camera work. You're right, sir. They're awesome. Student led. Right side driving Lena. In the corner, Whitson. Whitson kicks it back up top, Holly. Holly up top to Lightning. Lightning driving. It's got the runner. Not there. Rebound Mathena. Trying to track it down. Can't. And Knox Hall's coming up the floor. New lady on the floor, Olivia Culp, number 11. And I think her turnover is going to get her right back off the floor. Nope. Yep. Nope. Let's see who they're coming in for. Yep. She's coming back off the floor. So let's set it for Knox Halls. They have number 4, Everett. Number 1, Corvette. Number 10, Bailey Roberts is checked in now. And you got Billiter and Tharp out there. Cyclones by 1, a minute to go in the period. Renna puts up the shot. Good! With the right hand. Renna's first basket. 12-9 Cyclones. We'll take a 60-second break here at the end of the period. 55 seconds to go and counting. We lead it 12-9. Right side on the pass to Ella Tharp. Backs away and picks up the dribble. Good defense, Holly. Up top.
Be strong.
Driving Billiter. Stop, puts up the shot. Not there. Great defense, Lane. Picked up by Marley Mathena. Great defense by Renna. Up to Florida Lightning. Lightning will push it. In the paint. Spin move. Good! Oh, my goodness. 14-9 Cyclones. 28 seconds to go in the first period. Into the front court.
Right here.
Sophie Tharp. They may be good to shoot for one here. She'll check the bench. Tharp looking between the rings. Tharp staying Whitson right with it. She'll give it off to Everett. Everett guarded by Lyon. Down the paint. Everett throws one up. Bank shot good. Nice play by Everett. And that's your quarter. And we played one. We're a fourth of the way to Murfreesboro. 294 miles down the road. We played one. Cyclones did at 14-11. 60-second break. You're watching the student-led Cyclone Network.
One of our great sponsors on Cyclone football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursing.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
14-11 Cyclones. 8 points on the night for Lena Lyon. 2 for Renna Lane, 2 for Riley Whitson, and 2 for Katie Lee. Reagan Corrett leads them with 5. Foul situation, Mathena 2, Lee 2. Basketball, Halls to start the second period. And a whistle and a
clock. Go ahead. Did a little run off. It was at 7:57. They set it to 7:52.
7:52.
Yep.
Possession, Knox Halls. It's Everett. She'll go to Tharp. Tharp left side around a screen on the give and go. Down the corner, Billiter.
Good.
Billiter back up top. She'll go there to Sophie Tharp. There's twins on the floor, 2 Tharps. She'll go to Roberts. Roberts in the paint. Walk. Blocked by Mathena. Loose ball. She gets it back. Got by with one there.
Yeah.
Bailey Roberts, the 10th grader, walk with it. With it up top, Everett. Everett with it for Knox Halls. Left of the block. Puts up once. Hits the side of the backboard. Rebound Mathena. Marley will go down the right side of the Florida Lightning. Into the front court to Holly. Holly spin move. Olivia puts it up. Blocked. And nice job of the defense. Pulled out of it on a loose ball by Sophie Tharp. Tharp down the left side of the floor for Halls. Driving. Trapped in the corner, kicks it back up top. She'll go up top side to Everett. Everett with the basketball. She'll go right side to Ella Tharp.
Easy with the hands.
Left elbow, looking for help, goes up top. She'll go there to Megan Billiter. 14-11 Cyclones, 6:50 to go in the first half here.
Good defensive possession. Good defensive possession. They're going to get into probably a little box set, looking to set some ball screens. We've been guarding it well all night. Let's make sure we keep doing it.
Right side to Sophie Tharp. Up top, she'll go to Megan Billiter. Between the circles, works it. Being very patient against the Cyclone D, and a hand check on Olivia Holly. That's her first. Team foul number 6 on the orange and black. Fowler in, replacing Mathena. It'll be Fowler, Lyon, Holly, Lane, and Whitson on the floor. 14-11 us, 6:27 to go to the break. Baseline right, Roberts up to the foul line. To Billiter and a foul on Renna Lane. Renna's got her first. Team foul number 7. They're going to be at the free throw line, Doc.
Yeah.
With the final 6:25 in the first half. It's big.
Yeah, that's a difference maker in a tight game, 14-11, 3-point game. Going to the line and get the chance to shoot 1-on-1 for the next 3 and then 2 the rest of the way. We got to make sure that we play disciplined. We had about over a minute on a defensive possession just a second ago, and it's almost as if we've scouted them well enough to know that those screens are away and those ball screens are coming. We're guarding them really well, and then they kind of put their head down, just take it to the basket. And if we hand check it all, we're so isolated, it's so easy to see that we just got to make sure that we play sound defense for the next 6:25.
Second shot missed, rebound Lane. Lane right side to Fowler. Fowler in the corner to Whitson. Cut off with the dribble drive. Takes it back up top. She'll go to Lightning. Lightning the floater, in and out. Down low, got her own rebound. Throws it back into play and picked up on the steal on the deflection by Sophie Tharp. Into the front court, Knox all. She walked, will go the other way. Hello to Jimmy Buck. Hello to Chris Shankle and Marvin Ledford and Olivia Absher and Buddy Street. Some of the folks watching tonight, thank you. They're coming up so fast, I can't hardly say hello to them, but hello to you all. Mike Fraley, Armetta Woodby, and Rocky Davenport. Thank you all. Holly, right of the block, picks up the dribble. She'll go to Whitson. Whitson down the paint with the left hand, misses a shot, and out of the width will be Knox Alls up the floor. Head on the fast break to Kira Everett. Everett driving. Everett puts up the shot, not there, and Holly fouls her. She has to, but that's her second. She's got 2. Mathena's got 2, and Lee's got 2. So the foul's adding up on our ball club here, and we're just in the first half. So free throws for Kiera Everett. She'll shoot 2. Hello, Don Lowe and Star Nave, watching from Blacksburg at the volleyball tournament. Hello, Tim Chambers. How you doing, sir? First shot is up. Second shot is up as well. They've tied it at 14. First tie of the ball game. Makes it a little more tighter in here now. Lyon to Whitson. Whitson, whistle, and a loose ball foul on Lightning. Ran into the defender. That's team foul number 8. That's a player control, but it's the first one on Lightning. We're tied at 14. 5:40 to go in the half. Halls has hung around here. We had a chance to drop the hammer when we missed a couple easy shots inside. We could have had a big lead. Down low in the give and go to Roberts. Roberts not there. Got her own rebound, tied up, whistle, and a jump ball. It'll be Cyclone basketball. Good defense by Olivia Ollie, Doc.
Good defense by Olivia, and then Rana coming out of nowhere, just getting 2 hands on the ball and saving an offensive rebound. One thing Halls does really well, and they've done so far in the first half, is go to the offensive glass. They were about to get another one there. Good job by Rana picking it up.
Into the front court, Lyon. Lyon goes right side to Whitson, down the paint. She'll go to Holly. Holly double C3, in and out. Down low, rebounded by Billiter. Billiter up the floor, she'll go to Everett. Tie game, first half, 14-14. Right side to Sophie Tharp. Tharp up top between the circles, goes to Corvette. Corvette working on Fowler to the paint. Throws up a shot, not there. Great defense by Maddie Fowler, rebounded by Whitson. Good job by Mad Dog Maddie Fowler. Whitson with the pickup. Riley down the floor to the foul line to Holly. Holly driving, puts up the shot and skims off the rim on the bank shot. Rebounded by Corvette. Corvette up the floor. Tie game at the 4:45 mark to halftime. It is a nerve-wracking, nail-biting affair here. Up top of the basketball, that would be Tharp, Ella Tharp, driving. Tharp puts up the shot. Actually, the runner not there.
Good defense.
Great defense by Holly on the dribble drive of Sophie Tharp. Picked up Lane. Lane down low to Whitson, led it too far. We'll go the other way. In goes Lee, in goes Mathena, both going in with 2 fouls on them. Staying on the floor, Whitson, Lyon, and Lane. 14-14 deadlock, Doc.
Olivia almost got into a tough spot on that drive, and she did a good job just keeping her body straight up and not moving over with her hands. Thank goodness the official went by the rules there and just made sure, hey, she made contact, but she didn't foul, so good job defensively by Olivia.
Tied at 14, clock, 4:15 to halftime. With it up top, Sophie Tharp. Tharp will give it off to her sister Ella, the twins, as we said at the outset of the broadcast. Here's Corvette. Backs her way into the foul line. Ball knocked loose by Lyon, picked up by Mathena, reaching a hold on Reagan Corvette. That'll be her second team foul, number 4 now on the Knox Halls Lady Red Devils.
That's 3 on Corvette. We must have missed one.
Well, I missed one.
I'm glad you missed it. I'm usually not glad when you miss something. I'm glad you missed that one. That puts them, you don't want to wish anything bad on anybody, but it levels the playing field a little bit because we're in such, we're not in foul trouble, but we've just got so many hanging there. It's good to know that they've got somebody there too.
With it up top, tie ball game, first half, 3:51 mark. Inside to Marley. Marley little jump shot, good.
That's where we go.
Marley Mathena, 12-foot jump shot. Marley. Hello to Carolyn Blevins, Kathy Paris, Jewel Berry, Megan Vance, Kim Barnett. Hello, Kim. How you doing, lady? That'd be them.
It's a moving screen, too.
That'd be them Witten boys, mama. With it up top. We love them Witten boys. Bailey Roberts will give it off to Kiera Everett. 16-14 Elizabethton. Clock 3:27 at halftime. Athena and Lee playing with 2. Up top, Bailey Roberts for Knox Halls. She'll go driving, spin move, double dribble, got by with it, puts up a shot up and in. That ball hit the floor twice. Sophie Tharp gets the basket, tied up at 16. Clock, 3:09 to the break. Lightning with it up top. Inside spin move, good. Lena Lightning, she's got 10. Lightning had 10 the whole game last time. She's got 10 right here this time, already in the first half. 18-16 Cyclones. Clock at 2:50 to halftime. Kenny Harden joins us at halftime, our softball coach. Sophie Tharp, topside, round a screen, driving. Tharp, good cut off of Whitson. Back up top to Billiter. Billiter from Knox Halls. In the paint, Billiter up and under, shot misses badly. Good defense, Renna. Rebounded Riley Whitson. Whitson will push it. She'll go up the floor to Renna. Renna left side of the floor. She'll go to the top of the key. Lane driving. Lane to Whitson for a double C3. In and out. Off the hand of Mathena, picked up down in the paint by Ella Tharp. 2:19 to go, 18-16 Cyclones. Tharp looking for help. She'll pick up on the left elbow. She'll go to Billiter. Billiter to Sophie Tharp for a 3. Got it. Sophie Tharp for a 3. And Knox Halls has taken their first lead of the ball game at 19-18. Cyclones up top, Mathena. Mathena with the basketball. Marley at the foul line. She'll go right side to Kat Lee. Around that screen. She'll go up top side to Lane. Lane looking inside. Nothing. Crossover dribble. Driving. She's got it. Puts up the shot. No, and a foul.
They're having such a hard time guarding the dribble, especially when the ball's in the center of the floor because there's no help. Anytime we get a chance to do that, we got to take it. Just like that possession where Renna she made one simple crossover and she's getting to the rim about any time she wants. Number one, we got to make sure we get those, and number two, we got to finish around the rim or go to the line and finish. 1 out of 2 right there for Renna.
Renna Lane to the free throw line. Lane in postseason now from the free throw line, 12 out of 15. One more shot for Renna, and misses that one. Spoke too soon and bragged on her, jinxed her. 19-19 tie, our third one of the ball game. Clock at 1:43 to halftime. We're in a dogfight. Billiter up top, she'll go to Everett. I knew we would be. There ain't no cream puffs to get the second.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
They're here for a reason. They've earned it. With it up top, Ella Tharp against the lady for lady defense. Tharp looking inside for a cutter. Bailey Roberts cuts across the paint, can't get it to her. She'll set up play number 4 at the 1:22 mark in a tie game at 19. Driving right side. Mathena, jump shot, blocked by Marley and off her hand out of bounds. She blocked the shot. Nice defense, Doc, by Marley Mathena as Holly checks in.
And she's playing with 2 fouls. Don't want to jinx her with 1:13 to go. She's doing a really good job being physical, doing a good job playing defense, but not putting herself in foul trouble with that third. But really good job right there, her just sustaining her ground and making a great play.
Up top of the basketball, that will be Sophie Tharp. Clock at 1:09 till halftime. We're tied at 19. Whew, doggies, it's a nerve-wracking game. Left side of the floor, Sophie Tharp. Tharp guarded by Whitson. Whip pass across the other side and sails into the Cyclone bench. We'll go the other way. Hello to Craig Jones watching in Nebraska tonight. Hello, Larry Sales. Hello to Judy Deloach. Joseph, Leslie, Kath, and Emma are listening with Mama Judy and Aunt Tiff on the way home from Knoxville. We'll drive safely. Hello, Sherry Holzclaw, my buddy from the Jewelers Bench, and Adeline Hyder, and Craig Jones in Nebraska watching tonight. Hello to the Cornhusker State. You're being treated to a dandy. 58 seconds to go to the break. We're tied at 19. Up top of the basketball, driving Whitson, right of the block, puts it up, not there in the leaner, and draws a foul. Great lean in, Doc. She forced her to come over and defend her. Smart play by Riley to lean into her. That's going to be called on Megan Billiter, her first, team foul number 6.
Yeah, good take by Riley. Center of the court, no help, girl on girl, creating a good situation, and getting to the line. And for the first time in a little while, we forced a turnover by Halls, and now we're capitalizing on the other end on the offensive side of the ball and getting 1, hopefully out of 2. We got to do more of that. Halls has turned the ball over 7 times. They've got 2 offensive rebounds. We've turned it over twice with 4 offensive rebounds. We just haven't been able to capitalize off those turnovers. They're really deliberate about what they want to do. They run a lot of sets, and so it's kind of slowing us down a little bit, kind of taking the feel of the game from a track meet really to kind of a standstill, methodical type thing. But the more we can get turnovers and create more possessions, more shots off those, hopefully we can put 2 or 3 baskets together and get this place electric and create some distance between us and them.
Timeout on the floor. 52 seconds to go. We lead at 20-19. Hello to Ben Burnett. Great, listen to this. Great service, which Knox County provided video of these games. Thank you, Ben. That's very kind. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we shared, just a heads up, Coach Holt, our athletic director, shared the information from the network with some folks down there. Hopefully some people got it and they're getting a chance to tune in and watch. And like you said, it's a little costly at times to cover stuff like this, but we're proud to be able to do it. And it's a great broadcast. It's a good learning experience for our students doing the camera work. Mr. Prophet upstairs doing his thing, and us too. So it's a great thing, and I hope some folks down in Knoxville get a chance to tune in and watch from afar if they couldn't make it.
Camera's being run by students tonight. How about that? In fact, every night. We're up 2, 42 seconds to go to the half. New lady, and that would be Olivia Colt back in for Knox off. To Roberts up top. She'll go left side on the pass on the elbow to Tharp. Tharp, right side to Billiter. Billiter's had a big first half. She'll spin her way into the paint, put the shot up. Great defense, Renna Lane, shot an air ball. Renna tracks down the missed shot. She'll bring it up with 22 seconds to halftime. We lead by 2 to Lightning. Lena driving. In the paint goes right side, Whitson. Whitson up top to Renna. Renna driving, kicks it left side, Holly. Holly, she'll go across court on the pass to Lightning. She'll blast to the glass and shot not there, gets the foul. She'll shoot free throws. That quick first step on Kira Everett. I got her for the second. Team foul number 7, shooting. She'll shoot 2, clock stop. 8 seconds to halftime, we're up 2. Lightning with 10 first half points here. Averaging 18 in the postseason, and she's got 10. She'll shoot a pair. First shot is up. She missed this badly. She'll get one more. 21-19, 8.7 to go on the digital scoreboard here at John Treadway Gymnasium. One more toss. Great camera work, folks. Look at that right here, Doc. That is awesome.
That is great.
It's like ESPN in here tonight. Every night, these kids. I'm telling you. Second shot, good.
Good job.
11 points for Lightning. We're up 3, 7 seconds to go. A three-pointer ties it. Driving, penetration, left the block, in the paint, throws up a shot, good. She got it at the buzzer. And we lead it by 1 going in at halftime. 22-21, 2-minute break. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Cyclone Sectional Championship Basketball on the Student Run Cyclone Network.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand-cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
So I'm Dr. Beth Cannon of Cannon Family Dental. We do a little bit of everything, cosmetic dentistry, general dentistry. We see all ages of patients. I like that patients are comfortable with bringing their family here. With smaller children, they're some of my favorite patients to see. We always try to make that first visit super happy where they get to come in, sit in the chair, see how they get pictures of their teeth and get their teeth brushed with a little silly brush. There's multiple families that have been with me since the beginning, and their kids were, my kids' age, like 7, 8 years old, and now they're grown up driving. They drive to their own appointments and make their own appointments, which is wonderful, and getting to see the kids and grow up with them. It's great to be a part of that. So if any of you are looking for a new dentist, we would love to have you join our family. Definitely give us a call if you'd like to come in.
Cyclones lead it by 1, 22-21. 8 field goals, 6 raped in the stripe. Here's a crazy stat. Not a three-point made, and we're averaging 6 a game. We haven't made one yet. Lena leads us with 11 points. They have 5 field goals, 5 for 6 in the stripe, 2 3-pointers. They're led in scoring by Sophie Tharp. Our great softball coach, Kenny Harden's here. How are we getting ready? Or not how are we doing getting ready for the season, sir?
Had a great day today. First day out of the play day down at Grandview. The kids looked really well, played hard, and had a good time today.
Kids you're counting on this year. Who's going to give us what we need?
Counting on a lot of them. Our 3 pitchers, Molly Johnson threw 4 perfect innings today, and they got a couple hits off of her, but nobody scored. And, nobody scored off Leela, and they scored a couple runs late off Lily, and it was my fault. I had the defense position wrong for her being out there, so I told her she did a great job, and I'll take all the blame for that. But Leela hit one probably about 250 feet, and Kennedy had a great day at the plate. And Hannah, just so many of them contributed today. I'll leave somebody out. Chunk had 2 RBIs. Just some good stuff today.
When's our season start, sir?
Start Monday at home, the 13th against Crockett.
We're going to be streaming some of those games. Can't wait. And we'll have a lot to talk about. We got us a router out there now. We can stream it. It's going to be great. So we're going to get clear coverage of our Lady Cyclone. We're looking, of course, doing the Cyclone Network as well. So good stuff. And we're going to try and get Coach Breslin here as well. But thank you, sir, for coming by.
Yes,
how about
sir.
this game? It's a barn burner, isn't it?
Girls are playing hard. You've got a couple shots not falling. They're going to be fine here. They'll come out. Coach Andrews will make a good adjustment or two there at halftime, and they'll be fine coming back out here.
Go Cyclones.
Yes, sir.
You got it. All right. We bring in RP.
He left you hanging. I'll get you.
There you go. Give me one.
You.
He gave me a hello to Lauren Clemson. Hello, lady. One of the nicest ladies in the world. She's at a volleyball tournament in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
She's meaner than snot.
Oh, she's my buddy. Hello, Lauren. And Coach Clemson and Carol DeBose and Sherry Walsh and Connie Elms, Roger Franklin. Hello to Mr. Jones in Nebraska. Got him down in Florida, down in Pensacola watching. Hello, Mark Minton. Halftime, we are tied 1. Hello, Pastor Bobby Stout. Great game, great help, wonderful interviews. Thank you, sir. Coach P, we started on the 13th. Unicoi County coming to town. I'll check the weather forecast. It's going to be like 41 game day. You love it. We'll be there bundled up, ready to go. Let's talk about our team. How are we doing right now?
We've done a really good job of getting better. I feel like every day we go out, we get better. Some days more than others, of course. We've got to take full advantage of this good weather. Of course, next week it's looking like it's going to go away on us, but I sent a text out to some of the seniors last night and said, hey, there needs to be a sense of urgency at practice tomorrow. Like we gotta really go. We got a couple of scrimmages next week. We'll make the most of that time, and then that looks like that might be it. We may not touch a field until game night, and we got to be okay with that. And so come out here, sell out the next few days, and let's get better. Let's get that burning in your belly, because believe it or not, I know we're in a basketball gym, but it's on.
It's a team concept, but individuals you're counting on for this season for baseball.
Yeah, there's a lot of seniors that are really going to have to step up and do big things. Peyton Johnson comes to mind immediately as a guy. He can really take a game over both from the mound and from the box. And, it just done a great job of being a senior leader. He's going to be throwing to Hayden Nave back there behind the plate. Caleb Hamrick going to be leading off that lineup, and this lineup is going to be different than it was last year. They're going to have to really work on producing runs and getting bases and doing everything we can to find some runs. I feel like we've got a pitching staff that can do that, that can hold guys to 4 or 5 runs a game, but we got to score 6, So finding ways to do that with Hammy leading off at the top, that's going to be a good thing. And Briley Hurley, man, really done a great job of figuring out a new position. We've put him over on first base and been really happy with him. Going in the box and trying to move runners and trying to do those things. He's so good at handling the bat, so good at knowing the zone, he can do a lot of good things for us. So, yeah, off the top of my head, those are the guys, those seniors are going to lead from out on the field. So
starts the 13th. We've got a bunch of games coming. 18, I think we're doing 18 plus a tournament. So I'm jacked up and ready to go. How about this game? Give me 30-second synopsis of you sitting up there as a fan watching this ball game.
Halls is really doing a good job of defending the paint against Lena. They're every time she goes in there, there's 2 or 3 waiting on her, and they're just doing a good job of really kind of spreading around. I'll tell you what, a little girl that got in foul trouble that was on her, that's going to be big later in this game, because Lena, she's really pushing without, I think it's number 1.
Number 1, Reagan Corvette, she got 3. Yep.
Yeah, her getting that 3rd foul was huge for the Cyclones. So good job. Hey, down here defensively, though, Cyclones look different. You know what I mean? Like, that's a really good, well-rounded team that's able to play defense like that, even when you're struggling a little bit on offense, that you can keep yourself in the game and go into halftime with a lead.
16 minutes to Murfreesboro. Go Cyclones. Love you, brother.
Go Cyclones. Love you too, brother.
There you go.
You want me out of here?
You're getting ready to go. Here's the verse today before you take off. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross. Unashamedly do that. It's my I do that. It is John 15:12. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. There's your template, how to treat people. He went up on the cross and died for us. So if he did that for us, we better be loving everybody around us. And I love you, Bubba.
I love you too, man.
All right. Quick break, 60-second timeout. Second half about to unfold here. Woo, doggies. It's a good one. 22-21 Cyclones. We'll be right back after this on the Student Run Cyclone Network.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken, literally the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Back again at John Treadwell Gymnasium. 22-21 Cyclones. Let's say hello to Brian Malone, Diane Duggar. She and Coach are watching. Coach had him a procedure, and he's tougher than pine knot. He'll be all right. Go Cuz Ryan. Hello to Brandy McNeil. Oh, Brandy McNeil. Oh, Lord have mercy. McNeil's watching. So is Levi Owen. Hello, kids. Hello, young men. Mark Hyatt and Diane, thank you. Tori Miller, Don Monk. Doc, second half, we're up 1. What do we got to do to win this game in the second half?
Well, fouls became an issue for both teams. After Corvette went out with 3, we had several ladies with 2. So I think it affected the pace of play in some ways because neither team had ideal 5s on the court at the same time, and so we kind of had to keep rotating even after during the first quarter. Coach Andrews put Marley back in with 2, which challenged her, and she sustained the second quarter. But I think matchups and lineups kind of created this kind of mixed bag of trying to figure out ways to get buckets. But I think we got to continue to attack on the dribble. We got to continue to do that from the top. We got to guard their dribble. We cannot give them extra possessions. Let's create some space here.
We've outscored our opponents in the third quarter, 89-51 in the tournament. Let's see if it can hold true here. Roberts on the give and go to Billiter. Puts up the shot, rims out, whistle, and a foul on somebody, maybe Katie Lee. If it is, that's her third foul right out of the chute here. That's huge. Lee, Lunchbox gets her third. Team foul number 1. It brings Whitson in immediately. So Billiter will shoot 2 here. Billiter with 5 points. Again, the stat that's really glaring for me, we have not made a three-pointer the entire ball game in the first half.
Man, we've had something just in and out. Yep. I mean, in the cylinder and back out. I know 3 that we've had like that. We got to keep shooting them, though.
One more shot for Billiter. Got that first one. Tie ball game. That's the first lead of the game. Second lead of the game for Knox Falls, 23-22. She makes them both. They are 6 out of 8 from the free throw line of the ball game. High post Mathena. Fronts the basket. Marley working her way. Marley, spin move, puts up the shot. Good. Marley Mathena from 12. A little floater in the paint. 24-23, regain the lead here.
And we've went there twice and got buckets both times. We're going to have a hard time guarding. Let's look to go there some more.
7:25 to go in the third. With it right side of the floor driving. That'll be Tharp. Fall away jump shot. Not there. Rebound to Renna. Renna bringing up the floor. Renna into the front court dribbling. Renna driving all the way. Renna puts up the up and under. Good. Renna Lane on the dribble drive. And we come out of the gate on a 4-2 run. We lead it by 3 at the 7-minute mark in the third. 26-23 Elizabethton. Into the front court dribbling. That'll be Tharp. Tharp with it goes right side to her twin sister, Sophie. Up top to Corvette playing with 3. Corvette looks inside. Ball over her head. Driving against Whitson. Throws one up. Backed off glass. Out of control shot. Rebound Lightning. Lightning up the floor. Lena goes left side to Renna. Renna driving. Renna up and under. Puts up the shot. Good. Renna Lane. She's got 7. Our biggest lead at 5 at 28-23. Cyclones cooking with propane right now. Into the front court, Tharp. Tharp will work up top between the rings against the lady for lady defense. Right side, Corvette. Corvette looks inside. Backs her way in on Whitson. Throws up one. Bank shot misses again. Rebound. Who's got it? And coming down hard is Corvette. She took a hard tumble. Nothing to catch her, and her tailbone hit the floor, and she gets up, thank goodness. That was a hard hit. And she'll come off the floor, yep. And in will go Kira Everett. Turnover, we get the ball, Doc. Whitson, Lyon, Mathena, Lane, and your fifth one on the floor is Olivia Holly.
Yep.
We're up 5. Big possession right here. 6:15 to go in the third. We get a little breathing room. Whitson down in the corner, circling back up. Riley driving, puts up the shot. Good! Riley Whitson circled down to the corner, went across the paint east to west, and kissed it off the glass from 12. 30-23 Elizabeth, and our biggest lead of the game at 7. Whatever he said at halftime is working. Right side, we're talking about Coach Andrews. Right side, Tharp, around a screen by Robertson. To give and go, nothing. Tharp for a 3. Hit the lip of the rim. Who's got it? Riley Whitson. Whitson down the floor. Whitson over the front court. Whitson will go to Lightning. Lightning driving, puts up the floater. Good! Oh, baby. She's got 13. And they've cut it to 9. Went up to 9. We got to have a break. 32-23 Cyclones. A 10-2 run here to start the third quarter, Doc, and the difference has been our defense inside.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Presnell after he got off the radio with you and said a 5-point game would feel like a 10-point game this half if we happened to stretch it there, or even if they did. Wasn't thinking 9 was going to be the case, but I'm glad we're on the good end of it. But stretching the lead out to 9, really, if the pace of the game slows back down the way it was in the first half, a 9-point game could feel like an 18-point game. And for some games like this, when they're a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical like they were in the first half, us coming out to a hot start here that's a big deal. Hopefully we'll be looking back on this little stretch and saying it was a big difference in the game.
Hello to Melissa Cardos in Montana watching. Hello to Felicia Costco in Las Vegas watching. Hello to Teresa Tigg in Elizabeth watching. And John and Pam Hutchins and Eddie Joe Eggers and James Pearson. And Bella Tester, we got him in Nebraska, we got him in Vegas, we got him in Montana, got him in Florida. Got some other scores, Doc?
Yep, Hampton's up by 5, or they were up by 5 at halftime, 29-24 on Harriman. And I'm trying to find the Greenville score. We'll see how that other one's going at the next break we have.
Go Lady Bulldogs. We want you down there next week, too, in single-leg girls basketball. Tharp to Tharp, back to Tharp, back to Tharp. Up top to Everett. Everett backs her way in. Everett up and under, throws up an off-balance shot. Great defense. Lyon. Not there. Rebound Mathena. Mathena with the basketball. To Lyon. Down low to Whitson. Whitson puts up the leaner. No! Causes a foul. Bailey Roberts, who leaned into her, forced her to foul her. Roberts first, team foul number 1, and Riley Whitson to shoot free throws here.
This will be the 5th consecutive possession where they either scored points or had a chance to score points if Riley makes either 1 or 2 of these. So it's big. Defensive rebounds and creating turnovers and stops and capitalizing on offensive possessions. Our efficiency right now is really high. Let's keep it up.
Whitson's got 7, makes the first one. 33-23 Cyclones on an 11-2 run here in the second half. Second shot good. Riley's got 8. She sparked us. 34-23 Elizabeth, an 11-point cushion right now. But this one's far from over. 5-minute mark, third quarter. A lot of basketball left. Tharp with it up top. Tharp working right side. She'll go to Everett. Back to Tharp. Back to Tharp. Looks for a cutter. Nothing. We stand on lady for lady defense. Up top, she'll go to Sophie Tharp. Tharp will give it off to Kira Everett. 4 guarding 4 in the uniforms. Everett, right elbow. Back up top to Tharp, or rather Billiter. Megan Billiter will go to Tharp. Tharp down the paint, puts up the runner, not there. Yep, it is. Nice shot.
Good shot.
Nice shot. Nice shot out of the corner 3. Got it for a 3. Olivia Holly for a downtown 3. The first 3 of the ball game for the Cyclones. You get her on track. Look out, Nelly. Driving right side Tharp and a foul. Olivia on the touch. Bump foul on the dribble drive. That's Holly's 3rd foul.
They go out of control to the basket. Man, that just seemed like she had her shoulder down. Wish we'd get one of those offensive foul calls, but that's a good job by Olivia. She had no choice but to stay in front of her, and really just they created that foul more than they got it.
37-25 Elizabeth, and 4:18 to go in the third. It was on the dribble drive, so it's possession foul. Baseline right, Knox Halls. Up top to Billiter. Billiter, guarded by Mathena. She'll go to Tharp. Tharp goes into a screen, and Renna plays the perfect one. They give and go to Tharp up and in. Nice job by Ella Tharp. The old give and go. 37-27. Cyclones by 10, third quarter, 4-minute mark. Renna Lane. Lane for a 3. Not there. Double C 3. Double C Western Supply is our sponsor to 3 ball. She'll give it to Culp. Culp will give it off to Ella Tharp, one of the seniors. Clock, 3:49 in the third, 37-27. Elizabethan. All right side Tharp. Tharp working up top against the lane to Culp. Culp throws it to nobody. Out of bounds, turnover.
Believe it or not, with the lead that we have and the points that we've produced, that was the first turnover by Halls in this half with 3:39 to go, which says a lot about our defense and a lot about our rebounding. Let's get a bucket right here.
Basketball, Whitson up top. Whitson with the basketball. Rhino keeps it herself, and a whistle on a 3-second violation of Marley Mathena. Hello to Eli Whitaker, Jeremy Marler, Jamie Schaff, Sherry Todd, and Danny Blevins. So 37-27 Elizabethan. Clock, 3:24, third quarter. Up top, Tharp with the basketball. Sophie. She'll go coming off a screen to Roberts. Roberts left side to Tharp. Or check that. Billiter. Billiter to Tharp. Shot not there, and a foul on Marley Mathena. Nope, foul's going to be Renan Lane, her second. Here's your foul situation. Holly 3, Lane 2, Mathena 2, and Lee 3. So Lee and Holly have 3.
Hey, there's 2 Tharps on the floor. It's twin sisters, number 12, who's at the line. You can tell after the first 2.5 quarters that their offense goes through her, and especially since they've been down, every time she's got a touch, she's looking to make a play. She's tough to defend. She's a good player. She's made some difficult shots so far. She's key. They're going to look to go to her a lot here, just try to close this gap, so we've got to do a good job defending her.
37-29, 3 minutes to go in the third. Driving right side, Rena Lane puts up the leaner.
Good.
Not there, rolled in and out. Rebound Culp. Culp will give it up the floor to Tharp. Ella Tharp into the front court. They're making a run here. She'll go left side to Billiter. Head fake. Driving, kicks in the corner, and basketball will be Tharp. Tharp gives it off to Tharp. Up top to Culp. Culp for Knox Halls. Clock at 2:39 in the third. We're up 8. Megan Billiter for Knox Halls. Kicks it left side to Culp. Culp looking inside. Nothing. Good defense. Driving. Tharp puts up the shot. Not there. Defended by Marlon Mathena. Out over the Rena Lane with the rebound. She'll push it up the floor into the front court. Rena crossover dribble. Driving. Puts up the shot.
Yeah, there we go.
Not a shot by Rena Lane. She's got 6 in the quarter, 9 of the ball game.
Stepped over the line.
Stepped over the line of the inbounds. Turnover, get the ball back. Stepping across the line of the inbound possession. Turnover. Cyclones get it back, leading by 10.
Oh, man, the little details matter. The little details matter.
Inside to Mathena. Good. Marley Mathena. Rena lobbed it into her. Marley took care of the rest with a 12-foot jump shot of the paint. We're back by 12. 41-29, third quarter. Basketball up top, Tharp. Tharp with it to the left side of the floor. She'll go to Kiera Everett. Everett around the screen. On the give and go, can't get it to her. In the corner, Tharp. Tharp guarded by Whitson. Runs the baseline. Cut off with a double team help by Lyon. Up top, Tharp. Tharp goes right side to Everett. Everett, or check that Corvette. Now Everett for a 3. Got it. Kiera Everett for a 3.
Shot.
She's got 7 points in the game. They've cut it to 9. 1:41 to go in the third. 41-32 Cyclones. Left side, Lena. She'll give it off to Fowler's checked in. Maddie to Whitson. Whitson. She'll give it to Lightning. Lightning going down the paint. The floater, not there. Blocked, picked up. Mathena. Good! Blocked by Tharp, and Mathena picks up the garbage and puts it in. Marley's got 6 in the quarter, 8 in the ball game. Cyclones back by 11. 1:18 to go, third quarter. 43-32. Tharp down the paint, kicks it down to the corner. Back up top to Everett. Everett with the basketball. Everett to the right elbow. Down to the right corner to Corvette. Corvette playing with 3. Picks up the dribble.
Job, Riley.
Reagan Corvette, good defense from Maddie
Fowler.
Fowler.
Offense, good.
Tharp with it up top. Tharp with the basketball. 43-32 Cyclones, 55 to go in the third. Everett, or rather Corvette up top to Tharp for a 3. Not there, hits off the back of the rim. Picked up Corvette, puts it up and in. Nice stick back by Reagan Corvette. She's got 7, cuts it to 9. 43-34, 40 seconds in the third. Down to the right corner to Whitson. Whitson to the foul line. Left side, Fowler. Fowler backs her way in, back up top to Whitson. Whitson, she'll give it off to Lightning. Down the paint, left side goes to Mathena, puts up the shot. Not there. Loose ball. Marley fights for it, a whistle and a foul on the floor on Reagan Corvette. I think she and Mathena went after it. That's going to be the 4th foul to Reagan Corvette, her point guard. Team foul number 2. And immediately on the floor will come Megan Billiter. And off the floor goes Evan Corvette with 4 fouls.
We'll probably see her off the court for about 25.9 seconds. She's got to play with 4 in the fourth quarter if we sustain this
Lane
lead.
down low to Lyon. Lyon puts up the floater. Good! Nice speed by Rena, and Lightning does the rest. She's got 15, and we lead it by 11. 17 seconds to the end of the third quarter. We'll take a quick 60-second break. Basketball into the front court. It'll be Kiera Everett. Everett will go to Billiter. Billiter with the basketball. Megan Billiter, right side Roberts. Roberts looks inside. Goes up top to Everett. Everett throws one up and down in the center. It came out with a top spin. Woo! We played 3. We're 8 minutes away from Murfreesboro. We lead by 11. You're watching the Student-Run Cyclone Network.
Elizabethton FFA makes a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. It's more than learning about cows. It's becoming the problem solvers for the next generation. We are the future biologists, chemists, computer programmers, journalists, teachers, electricians who will feed our future. By creating a family atmosphere, the Agriculture Department, especially FFA, can become your home away from home. Through contests, leadership events, fun trips, and chapter activities, FFA is a great way to learn about the world while developing yourself into the best person you can be. We invite you to enroll in an ag-based course and be active in Elizabethton FFA. We'll save you a seat.
Start the fourth quarter. We're 294 miles away from our destination. That would be Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro. 8 minutes to go. A lot of basketball to play. Here we go. We're up 11. You know they're going to make a run. Can we stop them? Left side, Mathena. Marley picks up the dribble, goes up top to Rena. Rena with the basketball. Rena to Holly. Holly to Lightning. Clock, 7:44 in the game. Cyclones up by 11. They'll take their out a little bit up top. I like this. We've got the ball in the lead.
Intentional set right here.
And a whistle away from the basketball. Let's see who's going to be on. Somebody downstairs on the Knox Hall's team down in the paint. Let's see. Foul's going to be on 4, Kiera Everett. That's her 3rd.
They say 3 or 4.
3.
On her. Okay. There it is again.
Marley Mathena.
Good.
Inbound to Marley.
So
Marley's got 10.
So simple.
47-34 rather. We're up by 13.
Big bucket right there.
7:24 to go in the ball game. Absolutely, it's a big bucket. Yes, sir.
They're all big right now.
Yeah. Left side of the floor, Tharp. Tharp fakes right, goes left on the drive, down to the paint, puts up the shot, not there. Off balance shot, rebound Lightning. Ball out of bounds, throws it back in play, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on who? Let's see. It'll be on number 3, Olivia Holly. That's her 4th. Team foul number 4. In comes Riley Whitson, replacing Holly with 3 points in the game. Baseline right possession by Knox Halls. Feeds it inside to Billiter. Billiter working on Mathena and a shove on Marley Mathena. That's her 3rd.
I don't know. Hey,
Holly 4, Lee 3, and now Mathena 3 in the foul department.
Hats off to Marley for playing with 2 for as long as she has, just picking up her 3rd with 7:07 to go. She's doing great. Keep it up.
Baseline right, Halls looking for a cutter in the corner to Tharp. Tharp guarded by Whitson. This will be Ella. Ella backs her way in. Then puts up the shot, blocked by Mathena, counted a foul, Marley Mathena. That's her 4th. Count the basket, and Mathena has 4 fouls. And the foul's on Marley Mathena. That would be her 4th. Count the basket. So Fowler right back in now. Marley has come off the floor with 4 fouls with 6:59 to play. They've cut it to 11. So Tharp with a chance for a Red Devil 3-point play here. Tharp's shot is up, and it is there, and they, in fact, complete a 3-point play. They've cut it to 10, 47-37. Our biggest lead has been 13. Down low, Fowler, cut!
Forget that.
Maddie Fowler, big basket for the Mad Dogs. 49-37, back by 12, 6:47 to play. Into the front court, basketball will be Kiera Everett. Everett goes right side, ball deflected by Whitson, out of bounds. They'll keep it. Tharp, Roberts, Everett, Tharp, and Billiter on the floor for the Red Devils, the Lady Red Devils. 43-37 Elizabethton. I'm sorry, 49-37 Elizabethton. 12-point lead, 6:27 to go. Billiter crossover dribble, working on Fowler. She'll give it to Tharp. Tharp, Sophie, backs her way in on Renna. And now a whistle and a double dribble call. It's a good call. She double dribbled. We'll go the other way, Doc.
Yep, good defense by Renna. Just holding her ground, knowing exactly what they're going to do. They run an offense that's very similar to ours. People at home can see it. We've seen it the whole time. All of them can take it off the deck, take it to the bucket, so everybody's got to play good ball defense, just like Renna. Good job by Renna.
6:17 in the ball game. We're up by 12, 49-37. We milked this clock. We got the ball in the lead. Line driving. So much for that strategy. Down the paint she goes. Flying past the defender. That's why I'm not coaching. I'm over here. Foul's going to be on Bailey Roberts, her second team foul, number 4. On the floor, I think it was. It is, I should say. And Renna will inbound the baseline left. 6:07 to play. We're up 12. Megan Billiter to shoot 2 here. It's up and front of the rim, back to the rim. Top screen got it in for her. She's got 10. 49-38 Elizabethton. 5:55 to play. This is far from over.
We're back in that same situation we were in the second quarter where we're just under 6 minutes and picked up 17 fouls. So they're in 1-1 from here on out. So let's watch to see if that plays a key.
Shot out of the corner, not there for Renna. Rebound, Kat Lee pulls it down and a tie-up. There for Renna. Rebound, Kat Lee pulls it down and a tie-up. Jump ball to be Knox Hall's basketball.
Good job by Kat going to the offensive glass there, just doing her job. Yeah, it's a jump ball. Yeah, it's Knox Hall's ball, but that creates the next possession arrow to go our way, and those are important in the fourth quarter.
Lee, Whitson, Fowler, Lyon, Lane on the floor. Elizabethton by 11. 5:39 to play. Right side, Tharp backs her way and picks up the dribble, goes up top to her sister. She walked, took an extra step. Driving Sophie Tharp, lean in on Whitson, puts it up, not there. Rebound, Renna Lane. Lane comes out there, great defense by Whitson. Renna's got it. Renna going coast to coast, puts up the floater, not there, and draws the foul, the dribble drive. Renna Lane took it coast to coast. Great defense by Whitson.
Yeah.
And the foul's going to be on Everett. That's her 4th. She's got 4, and Corvette's got 4, Coach.
Man, they really go out of the basket, out of control. I think I've said that 2 or 3 times, but it's hard for us and people at home to understand how hard it is to guard the dribble when somebody's going out of control like that. But we're doing a really good job. Even though we're in marginal foul trouble with 5:24 to go, we're still doing a great job because they're taking it to the rack every single time down the floor.
Next shot up and in by Renna Lane. She's got 10. She's in double digits with 10. Mathena's got 10, and Lena Lyons got 15, 3 in double digits.
Corvette off the floor, too. We thought she'd be back by now. I'm surprised that they haven't brought her back with 4 yet. She's a spark for them.
That up top, basketball. Knox Hall's in the corner to Roberts. 5:10 to go. We're up 12. Roberts goes to baseline, works on Kat Lee, and she picks up her 4th foul.
Just a little bit too much hands right there in front of the stripes. When they got a good look at it on the baseline with no help, and you put your hands on them on a dribble, man, you're going to get that whistle. And again, here we are, 18 fouls. They're going to go to the line for a 1-on-1 with just over 5 minutes to go. It's important we get more out of the clock, or if we're not getting more out of the clock, we're not creating situations where they're going to the line with the clock stopped. Clock's our friend right now.
Roberts to shoot. First shot is up. Front into the 1-on-1, not there. Rebounded Cyclones. Like Sheriff Fraley says, warm up the buses. We're heading to Murfreesboro. Not yet. We're getting close. I'm getting the keys out of my pocket. Right side to Lightning. Lightning with the basketball. Clock at 4:53 to play. We're up 12. 50-38. Trying to make back-to-back state tournament appearances. Losing last year to the eventual state champion Upperman, the Lady Bees. Whitson driving to good. Whitson on the cutting. Lena Lyons got 17. We're up by 14. 52-38. It's our biggest lead of the night. Clock at 4:31 to play. Tharp, left side with the elbow, up to Billiter. Billiter driving up and under. Shot, great defense. Fowler misses, rebounded. Out of there with it by Renna Lane. Renna will push it. Cyclones, Renna blasting down the floor. Shot off the glass, not there. We're in better shape. Our conditioning is better. We're in better shape than Knox Hall's. We're still going. They look a little tired. Spin move, Tharp, not there. Rebound, Renna. Lane's got the rebound. She'll kick it out to Whitson. 4 minutes to play. 52-38 for the Lady Cyclones. Basketball, Renna Lane to Lena Lyon. Lyon with it up top. Clock at 3:54 to go in the ball game. 52-38. We lead it by 14. Driving down low, feeds it to Lee, blows the layup, rebounded out of there by Tharp. Tharp with the basketball. Tharp will push it. Tharp it into the front court. Tharp to the left elbow, left to the block. Tharp will go up and under against Fowler. Great defense, Maddie. Fowler rebounded by Kate Lee.
Job,
She'll give it off again to Rena Lane. She'll give it off to Lightning. Lightning into the front court. She'll give it to Rena. Clock in our favor. 3:25 to go. We're up 14. Down low to Lee. Lee back up top to Rena. Rena with the basketball. Going to milk her like a Jersey cow here. Down low, driving on a runner, reaching a foul.
Cats want that clock to keep going, aren't she?
But
not a bad play. Not a bad play. The clock is our friend. Up 14.
Fouls on Everett. She's fouled out of the ball game at the 3:17 mark.
Yep.
And she finishes with 7 points and a timeout on the floor. Give you a chance to tell you what you should be doing after the game. Go to collinsandcompany.info and bid on this auction, the late Tiny Nunley. You have until Tuesday at 6 o'clock to do it. collinsandcompany.info. Over 500 lots from the estate of the late Tiny Nunley. It's an online auction event. If you're out of the state, they'll ship it to you. Over 500 hand tools, power tools, grandfather clocks, grandmother clocks, a great selection of gray board lumber, vintage tools, hardware, socket sets, Craftsman wrenches, you name it, they've got it. Go to collinsandcompany.info. Our great sponsor, David Collins, Collins & Company. Cyclones lead at 52-38, Doc, with 3:17 to go. Hello to Jamie Schaff, Mike Fraley, Jimmy Buck. Thank you all so much for being with us. Brandy and Luke Bowles.
Yeah, throw a plug in too for Food City. Obviously, we've got a advertising for them. Walmart Pizza Inn, Common Controllers, Adam Asher and Shane Lyons with Pepsi, Brian Fraley, Frank Lascola, and Jack Williams for contributing to the pregame tailgate for the students, and the Center Court Club. Just shout out to them too for just coming up with creative ways to make a cool experience, a free experience for our students outside the gates anyway, to have some hot dogs and come and show some student support. They've shown up big lately, and we appreciate them just stepping up and doing what they've done today to make tonight a good night.
Rena Lane, first shot good. She's got 11. Clock 3:17. Cyclones by 15, their biggest lead of the night. Trying to make it 16. Can't do it. Rebound. Corvette playing with 4.
Yep, she's back in. It looks like she's limping a little bit. Maybe she's been out with a slide injury.
She took a hard spill there in midway through the third quarter. Roberts, right side or left side of the floor to Tharp. Tharp to the foul line. Tharp down the paint. Tharp puts up the runner. Not there. Comes out hard. Rebound. Rena. What a rebound by Rena Lane. Clock at 2:58. We're by 15 right now. 53-38 Betsy on the final home game for these 6 seniors. Basketball to Lightning. Lightning with the basketball. Back in the back out. They stand a lady for lady defense. We've got the lead in the clock with 2:43 to play. Driving Lightning puts up the floater. Not there. Rebound Marley. Marley tied up. Out of there with it. Culp will get it for Knox Halls. Halls will push it up the floor. Culp left side to Billiter. Billiter goes up top. They've won 10 out of their last 11. We've won 18 straight and 24 in a row here. Corvette. Not there on the missed shot. Who's got it? Culp keeps it alive for Halls. 2:14 to play. Left side shot not there, and a foul on Rena Lane. She'll shoot 3. Lane picks up her 4th foul. Shooting will be Sophie Tharp. Tharp to shoot 3. Clock stop, 2:12 to go. We're up 15. First shot, good. Tharp's got 10. Billiter's got 10. That's her leading scores. Great camera work, guys and girls. 2 more shots for Sophie Tharp, the senior twins. Misses. Her sister comes back in, Ella, placing Roberts. We have on the block Lane and Mathena. And on the floor, the other 3, Lyon, Whitson, and Holly. Second shot, good by Tharp. She's got 11. We lead it by 13. 2:10 to go in the ball game. Clock and the lead's in our favor here. Into the front court, Lightning. Lightning with the basketball. Lightning, crossover dribble, working against Corvette with 4 fouls. Around a screen set by Whitson. Goes back to Riley now. Clock, 1:53 to play. Whitson right side of the floor. Cyclones by 13. To Rena. Rena with the basketball. Crossover dribble. Back to Lightning. The goal, since we lost last year to Upperman, they came back in the gym on Monday after the tournament, said, we're going to go back to work. We're going back to Murfreesboro. We're a minute 35 from doing that. Lightning, whistle, and a foul, and Reagan Corvette's fouled out of the ball game.
Yep.
1:31 to go in the ball game, and she picks up 5th foul. She'll finish with 7 points. It's only it is the 17th foul. It'll be free throws by Lightning. Lena with 17 points in the ball game, averaging 18.
Hey, I don't think that wasn't intentional. Not the foul, but the fact that she had got her 5th foul. Every player on our team, including our coaching staff, knew she's out there with 4 fouls and obviously struggling a little bit, but having a hard time guarding Lena. But not surprising that, unfortunately, she's a great player, had a good season. Hate to see her foul out, but that's strategic, that last possession, to make sure we're going to get to the line, put a senior on the line with a chance to put this thing away.
Hello, Joanne Smith. Hello to Grant Honeycutt. Hello to Linda Profit. Second shot. Got it.
Girl, good.
I believe I'll start the buses, folks. 15-point lead with 1:29 to go in the ball game. I'm feeling good about it. We're fixing to head back down there, folks. We're going to Murfreesboro. Shot left side taken, not there. Rebound by Olivia Holly, who's checked in. Liv will come out of the with it, get it up to Florida Lightning. Lightning with the basketball. 1:15 to go. We're up 15. 55-40. I'm going to stand up and clap in a minute. Hope nobody cares, because I don't care if they care. I can tell you that right now. Fouls on Megan Billiter, her second. Team foul number 8. It'll be a 1+. 55-40 Cyclones. 1:09 to go in the ball game. Lightning to shoot a 1+ here. Shot is up, and it is not there in the front of the 1-1. Rebounded by Knox Halls. Halls with the basketball. 1:05 to go. Left side of the floor, the final game for these 6 seniors on this floor. They've given us a lot of thrills, including tonight. This one knocked out of bounds by Lightning. Lena line, and Halls will keep it. 57 seconds to play in the ball game. Baseline right. We're heading to Murfreesboro to bring you broadcasting on Tuesday, audio only. Shot Tharp, not there. Rebounded. Well, Renna comes out of there with it. Renna, whistle and a foul on number 15, just checked in, Blake Holbert. She came in for the foul out Evan Cornett, and a foul is going to be called on Holbert. Team foul number 9. It'll be a 1+ now for Renna. .53 seconds to go. 55-40 Cyclones. Misses that one. It's the front of the 1-1. It's a live ball. Tharp down the right side of the floor. Tharp into the front court. Tharp, clock at 47 seconds to Holbert. Holbert dribbled it off her foot out of bounds. Cyclone basketball. 43 seconds to go. 294 miles. We're going to truck it, folks. We're going back to the big dance.
Let's go.
Woo. I'm jacked up. Foul's going to be on 21.
I think you said it earlier. Last season, they had that taste in their mouth of wanting to get back. They came home, got to work, put in the time, got better, got stronger, did all the things they needed to do to put themselves back in this situation and control their own destiny. They've done it and got into this game, and just that one little stretch there in the third quarter gave us the separation that we needed to put this one away and start the bus and head back. Be a good little drive.
You're going, ain't you?
Yeah.
How about, does the cow give milk? Yeah, you're going. You're going to be right there beside me, courtside. Renna makes that first, or Lightning makes that first shot. She'll make one more here. Shot is up, and it is in by Lightning. 2, 4, 5, 6, 21 points of Lightning. 57-40. With it up top, 25 seconds to go. To Billiter. Billiter driving, puts up the shot, not there, rebounded by the Cyclones. Down the floor, Lightning. Lightning blows past them, she'll stop. We're going back to Murfreesboro, folks. Woo! Final score, Cyclones win at 57-40. We've now won 25 in a row. And what a way to send off these 6 seniors. Playing their final home game and winning it by 17, 57-40. Lawsy mercy.
Renna's reaction at the half line says it all about senior leadership and about how bad they wanted this moment, and it finally kicked in for her and everybody else, that they're going to get a chance to go back down 3 games away from accomplishing their goal Congratulations, Lady Cyclones, and to Coach Andrews. I'll turn it over to him. Man of the hour.
Coach Andrews is here to talk about this team. Lawsy mercy. Whew. We're heading back to Murfreesboro. We'll be there, audio only, but we're going to be there. How about it, Doc? What a night for your kids.
Oh, what a night. I'm just going to tell you, we were tied early.
Yep.
We were tied early, but why wouldn't you be? I mean, if you're coming out loose like that in that game, you don't have a heartbeat anyways. But I thought our kids adjusted well. Halftime, we just said they've played as good as they can, and we're at 50%.
You're exactly right.
And then we come out, and we start taking that thing to the hole and driving and getting to the hole and finishing that ball. And I thought our kids, phenomenal adjustments, and defensively in the second half. First half, they're tough. Their offense is tough. It's helter-skelter, and it's planned like that. And they got us on a few things. We made some adjustments, and kids did a fantastic job.
I thought you were exactly right. I thought they maxed out, and I didn't think we got kicked it into the second half, but we did. We outscored them 23-13 in that third quarter. Where do you start? Lightning with 21 tonight. You had Renna with 11, Marley with 10, and several girls out there playing in foul trouble kept their cool and stayed on the floor.
They did, and the thing about it is, I thought a couple of games ago we was in foul trouble, and we didn't keep playing. I didn't think the girls kept playing hard. I thought they kept. We talked about it. I don't care how many fouls you got. You still got to play 100% because if you're not doing us any good. You know, and our girls did it. And they just fought, and you just see this atmosphere. This place was packed. I don't know if I've seen it this full in a long, long time. Great job by our student section, our parent group, having a tailgate out for those kids. Fantastic job. I thought our kids prepared for 2 days as hard as they could, watching stuff on their own, reading the scout report. Coach Honeycutt did a fantastic job for us. Nobody knows this, but he goes all week and watches them play 2 games and gets us more scout reports more than what we've got. So, we're appreciative to him and taking time out, getting home late, so it's a whole group effort, and I'm just proud to be a part of it.
Absolutely. We're heading to Murfreesboro. We play Tuesday, is that correct?
Absolutely. Yep.
We don't know when, don't know who, but we're playing Tuesday.
Well, no, I think we're supposed to know sometime tonight.
There you go. Bottom line is we're going to be there. They said we can come and stream it audio only, which we will. Would you please bring over this way, sir, Lena Lyon and Renna Lane and Marley Mathena?
I'll do it.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Tom. Love you, man.
Love you, too.
Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones. He's a little fired up. So we're going to get Lena and Renna and Marley. We're going to Murfreesboro for the state tournament on Tuesday, and we'll bring it to you, audio only. So please don't say, where's the camera, because there ain't going to be a camera. They said audio only. But we're going. We'll bring it to you audio only on Tuesday for the opening round of the TSSAA Girls State Basketball Tournament. Back-to-back, folks, back-to-back years for the orange and black. We're going to be there, Doc. We're going to get Lena Lyon. I'm going to let you go get them. Lena Lyon in a minute. And Renna Lane and Marley Mathena. Need them up here. So.
Got to have scissors to cut the net down.
Oh, got to have scissors. What's your take, sir, on this game before we start getting these players?
I think foul trouble played a little bit of a factor, a big factor for both teams in the first half. We just didn't see either team really get comfortable. They just didn't get settled offensively. It was a low-scoring affair, especially for us. I mean, we've been scoring 60-plus points a game, and so it kind of felt out of character for us to just not be scoring the ball the way that we needed to. But we, hats off to some of our girls for playing in what you wouldn't really call foul trouble, but just one foul away or one call away from being just really changing the face of the game and putting us in a bad spot. And, of course, Hall was kind of there, too, the last 4 or 5 minutes of the second quarter, and both teams were in the bonus. So it was just kind of a weird first half, but the second half, that little stretch where we capitalized on defensive rebounding and turnovers, and we scored on 5 straight possessions, which was huge. And I think we said at the beginning of the second half, and it was true, that any type of momentum that we could get to stretch that lead was going to feel like it was going to double, because in the first half, a 3-point lead felt big.
Yeah.
And we got that 9-10 point lead, and then on the road, an atmosphere like this, even a good team like Halls, which they are, man, they're solid. They played really well. They made some tough shots. Hats off to them for coming in here in an environment and just kind of keeping their heads straight and playing a good first half. But that little ounce of separation there for really about 2.5, 3 minutes of the ball game made the biggest difference. And it's kind of crazy how that works, but sometimes you can look back on them and say, man, if we just cut that stretch out, it'd have been a different ball game. But hats off to Coach Andrews and his staff and those 6 seniors and everybody just for just bringing it every night. Man, our fans and our community, goodness gracious, I mean, this place is loud. just like it was against Greenville the other night. And so you couldn't pick a better place to pack out and just rock this joint, man. It was awesome, and just so proud of the girls and so proud of the coaching staff. And it's a great day to be a Cyclone. Let's warm up the bus.
Can you get Marley Mathena?
Oh, yeah.
Go get him?
Yes, sir.
I want to talk to him before we get out of here, and I can't move.
Thanks for everything, Tom. We'll see you next week. We'll talk soon. Go Cyclones.
Would you get me Lightning, Marley, and Renna, please, sir? Cyclones win it 57-40. Your final score. Let's run down the scoring in the book for the Lady Cyclones. Lena Lyon with 21, 11 by Renna Lane, 10 for Marley Mathena, 8 big ones tonight by Riley Whitson. Big night for Whitson. Goodness gracious. Holly, 3 points tonight. Big night for Olivia on the floor, getting some big rebounds. Maddie Fowler, 2 points. And Kat Lee had 2 points tonight. And we played with 7. Played with 8. Is that right? Yeah, we rotated with 2 out. We played with 7. 57-40 the final. I know we're celebrating, but we'll try and get them over here because we won't. Let's go down the scoring for Knox Halls, that finishes at 24-9 on the season. 7 points for Reagan Corvette, 7 for Kiara Everett, 11 points tonight by Sophie Tharp, 10 points tonight by Marley, and 5 points for Ella Tharp. See, this is why I have a problem with it. The other media folks, we're over here live trying to get these interviews, and we got to wait on them because they've cut in front of us, and that ain't right. But okay. It's okay. We're going to Murfreesboro. Hello, Junior Campbell, Misty Taylor, Hampton in overtime, Molly Glover, Sharon Lynch, Patty Simmerly. So here comes our first one. Marley Mathena. What a postseason, young lady. You got in early foul trouble.
Yep.
You stayed out of foul trouble. Tell me about it, because you showed a lot of composure, young lady.
Thank you. Well, I mean, kind of similar to the Greenville game. I've learned that if I get in foul trouble, I can't stop playing as hard, that it'll just get worse and I'll end up fouling more or not help the team. So Coach Andrews has told me that a little bit, but just have to keep playing just as hard even if you get in foul trouble.
You made those little bunnies inside, those 8-10-foot jump shots, and those inbound passes.
Yeah.
It was virtually automatic because you were on. And so what did the coach tell you guys at halftime?
He told us just keep playing our game and to slow it down to back to how we know how to play. You know, we've been in situations like this before, so just keep playing our game.
We're going back to Murfreesboro.
We are.
Are you excited?
So excited.
We're going back this time. We got unfinished business.
We do.
We do. I love this lady. She plays so hard. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Would you get Renna Lane, please?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. Good
Thank
job,
you.
lady. Yes. Oh, yes. Awesome job. Lady Cyclones win it tonight, 57-40. Nobody's leaving. This place still about half full. So let's get Renna Lane on there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Reba. You okay if I call you Reba?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Miss Lane with an 11-point night. In the second half, you put up 8 big points. Those 3 buckets in the third quarter. Marley had 3 buckets in the third quarter. That really was you kind of set the tone. What did Coach tell you at halftime?
He said you got the first half out of your system because he knew that we were nervous and we were a little riled up because the crowd was huge here, and we appreciate all the fans for doing that. Just took us a little bit of time to just calm down and play like we know how to. And he just told us we know how to play basketball and come out here and do what you know how to do.
Played your final game. John Treadway Gymnasium won 25 in a row. How do you put that into words that you have come out and gave us all kinds of thrills and all kinds of wins? We won 25 in a row on this floor. What's all this mean for Renna Lane?
It means everything, and I'm trying to get emotional, but this place has been my home for 4 years, and it always will be, no matter if I'm not a student here anymore. And just without Lucas Andrews, Gary Smith, Macy, Melinda, and Gordon, this wouldn't have been possible. And without God, and I just give him all the glory. And it's sad that I'll never play here again, but I know that we're leaving this floor, and we've been undefeated the past 2 seasons here, and I'm so proud of our girls.
I'm proud of you. We got unfinished business.
Sir.
We lost down there, and the following Monday, you came right back out and said, we're going to get with it. We're going to go back to Murfreesboro. That's been your all's goal.
Yep.
And you've worked your tails off all summer, the whole season. You've won 19 straight. Now we're heading off to the big dance again with unfinished business, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep. You feel very confident about this team, don't you?
I do. I'm most confident people I've ever been a part of.
Yep. All right, I need you to go get Lightning, would you please?
Yes, sir.
There you go. We may talk to the whole cotton picking team. We're going back to Murfreesboro. It's awesome. Final score 57-40 is the score. Cyclones again are players of the game tonight. Lightning, Lena Lyon, and Renna Lane, and Marley Mathena. We'll get. Can you get me Lightning? Number 4, and Riley. Oh, there she is. Hey, John. Hey, John. Well, you can get her. I want you to get Riley when you get done.
Okay.
Lightning's in the house, folks. 21 points. Told you the other day in practice, you only had, 10 against Greenville? And I said, you're going to come back out, you're going to be a different story. And you said, yes, it is. Did you not?
Yes, sir.
You did. Do you not just love her little grin, the little smile? She's like a little kid, but she's not a little kid. She's a woman among ladies, among girls. She played big again tonight. You jumped, you kind of set the tone. When you made that first, coming off that jump ball, went down and made that breakaway layup, I thought, uh-oh, they got no answer for Lightning, and they didn't, did they?
No, sir.
No. All right, I asked Renna the same thing. 25 straight here. Played your last game as a senior in this gym. What's that mean for Lena Lyon?
I think for our last game, it was definitely a good one, and I'm definitely upset because it is our last game, but I'm super excited, and I have a really good feeling about state.
I do, too. We're going to Murfreesboro. We play Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday is the new format. So we'll play at some point Tuesday, and we're going to be down there audio only bringing it to you. So, again, I'm told, Renna said it. You're going to get ready to say it. When you guys got beat last year, you set a goal. We're going back to Murfreesboro. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and you have. So, doesn't matter who we play. They don't know. They're getting ready to play a rock and roll basketball team, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Led by Lightning, Lena Lyon. Now, you guys want to go jump in the pool?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Now, this is a tradition. Tell me about this tradition, jumping in the pool.
Well, it started last year whenever I think Tom picked up Andrews and just threw him in there, so we all just decided to get him.
Yeah. So they're going to our Cyclone pool here.
Yes.
Some of us don't know we got a swimming pool here on campus, and so here in a little while, as a tradition, that all the girls jump in the pool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There you go. All right, number 4. Looking forward next week.
Do you
Will be
want
good.
Riley?
I would like to have Riley Whitson, please, ma'am. Thank you. Lightning Lion. Wow. Hey, the whole place is about 3/4 full. Ain't nobody leaving. Special night here. Elizabeth and his family, I'm telling you. They go over, and as soon as the horn goes off, they go out, they go and thank and congratulate the come on in here, Lunchbox Katie Lee. All right.
Howdy.
Howdy. What do you think there, girl?
That was a little bit of a rough one.
A little bit of a rough one.
Yeah, it was very touchy, but he told us to roll with it and get through it, and we did.
We did.
Yeah.
You, Miss Lee, had only 2 points in the game, but it doesn't matter. A lot of block shots, a lot of rebounds. What was the scouting report on Knox Halls?
Well, tonight's scouting report was kind of different because every one of them are kind of the same. All of them could kind of drive left-handed a little bit. They didn't have a big girl for Marley to guard. So it was very kind of just keep in front and try and contain on all drives.
Going back, before we talk about going back, played your last game here in this gym. Big crowd, place went nuts tonight. What's it mean for Katie Lee to have played here at Elizabeth and play on this floor? And 25 in a row we've won here.
Oh, it means everything, Freshman year, we lost in Substate, and that was heartbreaking for me. And sophomore year, we didn't make it very far, but last year we really set out to try and do something, and I think we accomplished it, not losing a game here at home, and this year going into it we realized we could go 2 seasons not losing a game at home, and we were going to do it.
There you
whatever
go.
it took.
Member of the state band champions as well, the Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone Marching Band. So that's pretty cool too. So you got 1 championship in the fall with the band. Let's get us another one here in the spring with our basketball team, right?
That's the plan.
You excited about going back?
Oh yeah, I'm ecstatic. Last year I think we were a little shell-shocked when we got down there, but this year I think we know what to expect. So.
That may be the dumbest question I've ever asked. Are you excited about going back to the state tournament? No, Tom, we don't want to go. Of course we're excited. No. Yep, and I'm jacked up. I can't wait. Thank you for everything you do for us.
Thank you.
This lady, yeah, you know about all these other girls and what they've done, but you look down on that sheet and down there just gritting it and grinding it and just doing the little things. That's why I call her Lunchbox Lee. You just come every night. Nothing fancy, you just get it done, don't you?
I know what my team needs. We don't need another scorer. We already have a big person. They just need somebody to go and beat around a little bit.
Well, beat around you do very well, ma'am. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go Cyclones. If you get Riley Whitson, I believe that's the next one I want to talk to, if you would, please, ma'am.
Yeah, and I would like to make a shout out to my grandfather. He had to watch. He had to go to the hospital last night. We had some problems, but he was watching and supporting us. So, thank you.
What's his name?
Carl Hall.
Carl Hall?
Yes.
Carl Hall. Kat Lee and I say, sorry you missed it, but glad you get to watch it on the Facebook page and the YouTube. So, got to see old Lunchbox play another great game.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Oh, yes. Look there. Just class kids, I'm telling you. Wanting to say a shout out to her granddaddy. Couldn't be here tonight. Hello, Leanne Combs and Junior Campbell. Says Greenville's up by 18. Looks like they may be going too. Judy Little. Molly, you're very kind. Thank you. So, thanks, Mark and Diane Hyatt. We are still here. Oh, here she comes. Come on. Mad Dog Maddie Fowler coming on in here. They don't want to get Whitson. I think I've got them all. I got everybody, I think. Did I get everybody? No, I got to get Holly, too. You have to get Olivia.
All right.
And Whitson. Got to get those two. All right. Looking down on the sheet, same thing as Katie Lee. Points, you had 2, but rebounds, block shots, boxing out. Big ball game.
Yes, sir.
What's it mean for Maddie Fowler to play her last game here in this gym?
It's a bittersweet moment, but I think we've worked plenty hard for this moment, and I think that this team really deserves to be out here tonight, especially to get to go back to state. I think it's well earned. I think we've worked pretty hard.
Oh, absolutely. You got to set that goal right after the season was over to get back down there.
Oh, yes.
Back in July, outside running around the track in 95-degree weather.
Yeah.
All those line drills, all those things he puts you through in the summer to get you ready. To me, I thought you guys were in better shape. Looked like to me in the third or fourth quarter they got gassed a little bit.
Yes, sir. That's what I was noticing in the first half. I was just sitting there and I was like, I don't think that they can run with us this whole game, which is what he told us originally, which, I mean, he knows pretty well. But they couldn't run with us, especially with Lena. They couldn't fast break with us. So, yeah, I think we were well prepared for this game, especially from the summer.
Absolutely. She's now Aunt Maddie. Judah's on the scene now.
Oh, he is.
And he's already got Pop-Pop wrapped around his finger.
Oh,
Mimi, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's pitiful. He's only been here 2-3 days, and it's all they talk about is they just gushy and goo-goo. And they forgot about you.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even there anymore.
No.
I'm an adult now. There's nothing
it.
they can do about it.
That's right. It's all about Judah. See you down there next week. Go Cyclones.
Thank you, sir.
I need Riley Whitson. Here she is right here in front of me. Miss Whitson. Hampton won. Awesome. Lady Bulldogs are going to the state tournament, to the big dance. Olivia? Huh? Yeah. You do?
That's probably what we're going to do if we want to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Sunshine.
Hello.
Love his kid. Love them all. Riley Whitson, 8 points tonight. 4 points in that big third quarter was the difference. We come out, we're up by 1. We outscored them 23-13. What'd Coach tell you guys at halftime?
He just said, this is the best that this team can play. They've gave their 100%, and you guys are giving about 50%, and you're only up 1, if that tells you anything. So he just told us, go out there. This is a sub-state game. It's not going to be easy. They're coming. They're ready to take it to you, and the only thing they want right now is to beat you. So just go out there and play the way you know how, because if we do, nobody can beat us.
Yep. You more than anybody else probably on this team, because you got that brace. You got to wear that thing every day, and it's cumbersome. And you had a really terrible knee injury a couple of years back, and you fought through that, did a lot of rehab. So, you know, you probably more than anybody out there understand the importance of adversity. You blew out that knee, and you still got to wear that brace, but it's not stopped you, has it?
No, definitely not. And I try and carry that over to the court as much as possible. Just try and keep. I go in like trying to be a level head, you know, calm everybody down, especially when things get fired up, and just be like, guys, it's okay. Things aren't going our way. You know, the calls weren't going our way there for a bit, but just play our game and calm down, and we'll be good.
There you go. Riley Whitson, 25 in a row on this floor. Now, you're coming back next year.
Yes, sir.
But those 6 seniors played their last game on the floor. They're like sisters to you, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm around them more than I am my family. So.
Yes. So the relationships are there forever.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back to the big dance, and this time we got unfinished business.
Yes, sir. We're not done.
We're not done. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Go Cyclones.
Thank you, Tom.
Yep. Olivia Holly, let's get our last lady in here out of the 7 to play tonight. And Liv was in the house, and Liv dropped that 3 ball in the 3rd quarter. I thought, I thought the roof's going to blow off this place. You made that 3, this place went nuts, didn't it?
Yeah.
Now, can you guys feel the crowd? I mean, I can feel it over here.
My ears start ringing.
Your ears start ringing?
Yeah.
I love it.
It's loud, which is great. It's a good problem to have.
Absolutely. All right, 25 in a row on this floor. You played your last game here as a senior for the Lady Cyclones. Give me some thoughts coming from Olivia Holly, would you please?
I mean, it's sad. It's bittersweet because we knew win or lose this was going to be our last game out here, and it was really sad standing out there with like 2 minutes left, and at that point we were like, okay, we're going to win at this point, and we just kind of looked at each other, me and Rena and a couple other ones, just kind of like made that face. We're like, dang, like we're so happy we've won, but it's a sad moment. But I'm just so grateful that we got to play on this court, because if we'd lost a couple days ago, we wouldn't got to play one more here. So I'm just thankful that we got to be here with all these amazing fans. And, I mean, it's been such a great environment, and I'm going to miss it a lot. I'm going to miss playing in this gym a lot, but I'm excited for the next few.
Yeah. This town's embraced you, this team. They love the Lady Cyclone basketball team this year.
They do.
And with good reason. You're great young ladies. So they're cutting down the nets up there on the net on the end of the sectional championship. Going back to Murfreesboro, unfinished business, huh?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm excited because she's going to get out there and she's going to show them how to shoot that 3 ball at Middle Tennessee State University next week, and I'm going to be there to broadcast it. Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones.
Yep, Olivia Holly with us. So appreciate her very much. Again, I think that's going to do it. Let me see. I'm looking around here. Did I grab everybody? I think I got all the 7 ladies that played. Coach Andrews cutting down the net for the 2nd time. Going back to the big dance, did the sectional last year and won it. Going back this year to the state tournament in Murfreesboro. Final score 57-40. Knox Hall's an incredibly good basketball team, finishing at 24-9. It's not a fluke they were here. They earned the right to be here. And so that's going to do it from here. We'll rejoin you Tuesday. Monday we'll do I don't know what time we're leaving. I may not be doing the show. I don't know. But we're scheduled to do the Tom Dillard Sports Show on Monday from Chick-fil-A. We know we're playing basketball on Tuesday. There's 4 times you're going to be playing Tuesday. And as soon as I know, you'll know. But we do know we're playing. Big thank you to Daniel Prophet and the camera folks tonight and all season long here on the Cyclone Network. The TSSAA says we can come down and broadcast. It's got to be audio only. So Dr. John Mitten and I will bring it to you on Tuesday. We'll do a half-hour pregame or a 15-minute pregame, whatever it'll be. It'll be plenty of time to get down there and do it. And it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday next week. To crown the state champion next Saturday a week, which will be the 11th of March. We anticipate being down there calling the state championship game. That's my goal. And so for Daniel Prophet and for the youngsters that have done this great Cyclone Network, started, of course, by Ronnie Brookshire, the maestro in Nashville, Elizabethton alum. This is Tom Taylor again telling you the final, 57-40. Big thank you, of course, to Dr. John Mitten and Lucas Honeycutt, who stepped in that one night to help out. We'll wrap it up by telling you the verse of the day. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I've loved you, John 15:12. Final score, Cyclones 57-40. They've now won 19 in a row. They're 29-4 and heading off to Murfreesboro for year number 2 of the TSSAA state tournament 2 years in a row. Until we greet you from Murfreesboro on Tuesday, this is Tom Taylor saying, as always, bloom where you're planted and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching and listening to the broadcast. You can go back and watch it, like it, and share it. And enjoy a great Cyclone win tonight over a great team, 57-40, winning tonight over the Knox Lady Red Devils. Till Tuesday from Murfreesboro, we say good night, everybody.